live. Here, hold on just a minute, y'all. Okay, now we're just gonna mosey on down to Discord, make sure we're broadcasting there. Fingers crossed this should be pretty solid, and boom. Good, good. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to another stream here on the Overanalyst channel. Continuing on with Pokemon Sword for what'll probably be the last stream before we swap over to our concurrent playthrough. This will put us around halfway through the main campaign, I believe. Oh geez. As you can see, some things have happened since we last left off. I've not advanced the story whatsoever, but I have, since I had some friends over today and they wanted to kind of see where I was at, we did gad about a bit. Couldn't get the little squid to evolve. I think you need not just to have the console in its tablet form, but have it with the Joy-Cons attached. I've tried inverting the tablet, I tried inverting the controller, every, variation of maneuvers I could think of, with the gear I have with me here at the apartment, and I could not get NK to evolve, which is fine, that's fine. But our Pokemon are a little bit stronger now, and we caught quite a few more just running around the wild area. Including a couple really cool looking ones. There's this ground ghost golem creature that I actually think is really, really cool. And a few others that are currently in the box. But here we find a Sneasel that hopefully we can capture. Or kill in one go, not like it matters. Lalek's at the point where he actually can withstand just about anything. After this... Hey, Scrayer, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. First time seeing you around here. I thank you for joining us. We're about to head up to the fighting gym to just steamroll it with our fully grown Esper. Lalek can handle this. He's better than that. We've also got a butt ton of quick balls. Somebody was selling them in the wild area finally, once again. Let's see, will this be good enough to capture him? Oh, damn it. Oh, Square, thank you so much for the follow, man. Really appreciate it. Okay. Do we have... We're kind of running low on our special balls. Tell you what. We're going to try a timer ball, and if it doesn't work, we'll just take the thing down. We're not hurting for a solid dark type. We've got more than enough. Yep, hell with it. Iron Claw causes its attack to rise, that's okay. We've also got a ton of new TRs that'll help us buff the team up, just a little. Well, it's certainly beating up our main, but that's alright. We've made it to the next town. So should be able to just fly on over there, I would think. And level 40, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now we're just going to get out of here. Head to Stow on side. Oh, Square, thank you so much for the offer. Do you want a free Pokemon you could choose from Lugia, Mewtwo, or Melmetal? I will keep that in mind. I'm trying to avoid making or taking any trades until the, near the end of the main campaign, alright? I want to play around with whatever the game gives me first. And then maybe start, trading with and battling with the audience. If that's alright with you. Thank you very much, though. What are they offering? A spell tag. Sure. We'll take that. Boost the power of ghost-type moves. Excellent. Big mushroom for 10k. That's nice. I like this bazaar. I like the bazaar a lot. Okay, they're hiding their children, inside of a Pokemon. That's not concerning in the least. What is there to do around town? I love this little settlement. Kind of resembles a Pueblo village, I think, and that is likely intentional. What's down here? Some kind of item, that's what. Rare bones, very good. Love the music as well. Rocky helmet. If the holder is hit, the attacker will also be damaged upon contact. Might be worth giving to one of our tankier Pokemon if we ever need to introduce like a brick wall to the team. Oh, hello, Hop. Of course he beat us here somehow. No, I won't help yet, Hop. We need to rest up. We will then happily turn your team to paste. It's been a while since we've had a good old-fashioned Hop battle. Slash opportunity to just wail on the poor fella. I don't know how this is going to make him feel any better, but it's certainly going to make our Pokemon feel better. Oh, that's an impressive team. Or a team I like, at any rate. We've got some Ghost representation, we've got a lot of Psychic, and of course we've got our Ace. Are they selling anything different at the Pokemart here? No, they are not. I think we're good on items, actually. Oh, this guy's just straight up giving us something? Okay, okay, some bird fossils. We've got a ton of them. But we've already got the fossils that we can acquire easily, or the fossil Pokemon that we can acquire easily in this game. Wait, didn't he say there was... Yeah, there's another bargain, right? So he'll have a Miracle Seed tomorrow. I assume that boosts the potency of Grass-type moves? Oh, speaking of... why don't we go ahead and give that curse tag to Golett? Or spell tag, rather. Cha. I dare say we're in shape. What was this thing's summary? Again, it's got two pretty potent dark-type moves. I don't think we need to give it the glasses just yet, though. Okay, I think we're in tip-top shape, so why don't we try squaring off against Hop's Pokemon? I doubt he's gonna give us much more trouble than usual, but let's see. Let's see how far he's come. And by all kinds of different things, I'm sure we mean he's going to throw out the same batch as always, react with amazement that we figured out type matchups, and then go collect a pretty insurance policy on all of these guys. Oh, well, this is new. Got some kind of large bird. Alright, I'm not super frightened, though, due to the level discrepancy, or level disparity. Okay, it's at least partially water type, I would imagine. Nothing we can't handle. End it. It's fairly tanky, and he's restoring it. Good. Well, now let's see. One more round of Swift might do it. Probably not, but it'll get it very, very close. Oh, water type move. That's interesting. and one that we are not worried about at all. What to do in the interim? I guess just waste a move while we wait for Dive to come across. He's got a pretty handy move there against almost anything else. It's still against Tlaloc, it did a lot of... What on earth is it doing? It's holding a Pikachu in its beak? What? What is happening? Let's go ahead and finish it off. What? What in the hell was that? Is that a special ability that's unique to this Pokemon? Silicobra. No, we'll keep our Pokemon. Well, hopefully Snipe Shot executes. Yep. This ought to take care of the snake, then. That's more like it. That's a hop fight now. He had a tanky bird that was able to hang in there with us, but that's more what I'm used to from this guy. Toxel. No, we'll keep our Pokemon. One of these little guys. How adorable. I am concerned for what it may do, so we're gonna go ahead and... Gonna go ahead and pop a Super Potion, just in case. After this, it's just going to be his Ace, which we should be able to eliminate in a single blow. Oh, that's super effective, huh? Oh, Hop, even your super effective moves aren't that potent. Poor little guy. Alright. Let's end it. Also, for Tlaloc to act first, even when paralyzed, he must be extremely fast. Raboot. Nope, we're used to this. We fought this before. Now it's got some levels on it, but nothing we can't handle. Evasiveness increased, I imagine? Speed. This should do it, though. And fire! Well, kudos to Hop for pulling out a fairly, solid Pokemon for the first time. But it wasn't enough. And we take his money and send him on his way to the Pokemon Center, as per usual. All is right in the world. Oh, it's the Fairy-type gym leader again. This is the second time she's given us a gift, right? The Fighting-type gym leader's card. We'll be up against her next. Her strange little fairy kingdom is right on the other side of this town, I believe. Let's see. Open up the map. And... yeah, there's like this enchanted forest that I assume will serve as a dungeon. And then we'll be in Ballinley. The next, like, massive tangle of roots is off to the east of Hammerlock, where we'll encounter the Rock Gem. Right on. Oh, this guy owns the Flying Taxi, and he gives us the move Fly. Awesome. Very good. We're finally getting around to some of the top quality TMs. We've got this, we've got Dig. Psybeam, I'm pretty sure. A cracked pot. Makes certain species of Pokemon evolve. It may be cracked, but tea poured from it is delicious. Huh. Wonder what specifically we can evolve using that. Hey, Eclipse, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well, man. We did a little bit off screen, as I had friends over this afternoon who wanted to see what I'd been up to. Nothing as far as the plot's concerned. We just kicked Hop's ass for like the 6th time. And we're live in Discord, if you would care to join us over there at any point throughout the evening. All of our troops are in tip-top fighting shape, and since we have no other present threats... Well, hold on. Can we drop down where the Diglett are? No, we can't. I think we just have to tackle the Stow-on-Side gem. Or stadium, I should say. Come see the famed sites of Stow-on-Side. Discover the history of the Galar region. It's a beautiful town. Really, really is. And Ballinley is through the enchanted forest over here, I imagine. Eclipse says you'll know it when you see it. Hop's not even plot relevant. No. No, he finally had a decent Pokemon for the first time, though. And we just could not get the squid to evolve because I'm fairly certain I need to have not just the console in tablet mode, but I need to have the Joy-Cons attached to it while it's in tablet mode and invert it because it'll use the motion detection of the Joy-Cons to track whether or not it's inverted. Oh well.
Gem time, woohoo!
Welcome, welcome. So,
Plot relevant.
there's some pretty... Sorry, this is the mural that everybody's gone crazy for? You're kidding, right?
Yep.
Uh-huh. Right. Well, Eclipse, we found some really interesting stuff while I was just running around with my friends earlier, including this little guy.
Oh, cool. Yeah, he's cool.
Very, very good. And I was able to buy either a curse or a ghost tag for him.
Ah, yeah, the one that ups ghost moves.
Yeah, it seems like the Bazaar here specializes in type boosters, right?
Probably, yeah.
And what else did we find? Found quite a lot of things. I caught a Pangoro. That could be useful.
Nice.
I found this horrible thing that just frightens the ever-loving shit out of me. I kind of love the design.
Yep.
I didn't know Mr. Mime had an evolution.
Only in this game. Only the Galarian form.
Oh my god. I love it. I love it. It's so unsettling.
Yeah. He looks like he wants to give you candy and then put you in a white van.
Exactly. I found it as a Dynamax Pokemon, and it actually put up the biggest fight of anything we fought in the wild area so far.
Oh yeah, I can imagine.
It's got exceptional defense, actually. We also noticed, I and my friends, that its cry is just the sound of shoes, like tap shoes, like skittering across the floor.
Of course it is.
There was this, and I hate it. One of my friends insisted I name it Booger Bear.
Yeah.
God, this is awful. And we finally caught a Wooloo.
Bad company.
It will never be relevant again. Let's see. Oh, we finally got a Pikachu, because we kind of had to.
Obligatory. Okay, I like that.
Never expect to see it in action.
No.
We've put the Oracle in the leading spot, and we should be ready for the next gym, right? I'm imagining that she can more or less solo this thing.
I think so, yeah.
Now, are the colors of the gems that change type between games different in each version?
I think so, yeah, probably. I've not actually played Shield.
Most people have played Sword, right? Like, I want to say it's slightly more popular.
Yeah, I think it is slightly more popular.
Oh, a heavy ball. So, that's good for Snorlax and nothing else, right?
Snorlax, Steelix.
Oh
Stuff
yeah,
like that.
ran into a level 50 Steelix. Wasn't about to do that.
Nope. Let's just take a big, long dose of nope there.
How have you been today, man?
Not bad. Not bad. Did a D&D session.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. My character might drown in the near future.
You're playing as a flying character, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But she's also blind, so being in the water is, like, impossible.
Right. Hey, Bunny, welcome, welcome. I hope you've had a great day.
Hi, Bunny.
We're just a stone's throw away from proper boss battle number 4. We've also, like... What was this, Eclipse? Was this hop fight number 5?
I could check, but probably, yeah, something like that, 5 or 6.
Yeah, you fight him way more often than... Well, I mean, I'm not familiar with more recent gens, but it seems like you fight him way more than any rival I'm familiar with.
Yeah, he is very frequent. I think some of the older gens, newer gens, sorry, they get really frequent as well. But Hop is a bit ridiculous.
Bunny says, great day. I spent most of the day just chilling in bed and spending time with my boyfriend. That's wonderful. Glad you were able to relax. And it's a pinball table?
Oh yeah, this gym's fun.
Oh, this is interesting. Yes, please explain the mission. Yeah, we need to ride in, like, an amusement park ride.
Oh, that might have been your 5th battle. Yeah.
Rotate the control
Did
stick.
he only have the second? Did he only have the second stage starter?
Second stage of the starter, and this awful bird that spit a Pikachu at me.
Yep, that's your 5th battle. Yeah, Cramorant.
Is that a move or an ability unique to that Pokemon?
Yeah. Yeah.
Rotate your
missile.
control stick to the right, and the couple start to spin to the right. Okay. Alright, this looks interesting. Oh god, no.
It looks nauseating and a health and safety hazard.
Yeah, what does this have to do with fighting, either? Like... Is the idea to get you discombobulated so the trainers can just knock you out cold as you walk by?
Maybe. Yep, pretty much.
Dude! Alright, well, joke's on you. My kitten's going to wipe your mind. Bunny says I've been playing a lot of Slime Rancher, not so much Sunshine. I played some Sunshine in the morning, but that was honestly it. Right on, diversifying our interests. Love to hear that, and I've heard great things about Slime Rancher.
Used to think you're discombobulated, your Pokemon is not.
That's right, that's right. Oh man, this thing is dead, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh, that's so great to see.
Die.
Orbeetle took a level, that's good.
Nice. Orbeetle will be a good backup.
And now it's going to be the Evo. Oh my god, it's so unsettling, I love it.
Yeah. Wait till you see the Pokédex entry.
It's like incredibly violent, isn't it?
No. Do you want me to tell you?
Yes, go ahead. Oh my god.
It's incredibly friendly, but its hugs are literally spine-crushing.
Oh, great. Awesome, even better.
So it tries to hug its trainer and ends up killing them.
Yeah, these things are terrifying. I'm glad that my kitten shot it to death.
Yeah.
So, Brutal Swing, is that just a straight-up fighting type move?
Actually, I think it's Dark type.
And Dark is effective against Psychic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Of course it... What are these? Are these teleporters back to the entrance?
I think the teleporters back to the right little checkpoints.
Okay. No, so that would explain why Brutal Swing was super effective. No big deal. So, I'll just heal her up, because I'm not about to have another Pokemon die on me in one of these things.
But for being super effective, it wasn't actually that bad.
No, it really wasn't. She's pretty sturdy, actually. Bunny says, yes, Slime Rancher is great. I love all my slime children. Recently got a puddle slime and named it Flood because water. I'm getting the remake of Mario 3D World in tomorrow, and may or may not stream that. Okay, we got this. Oh no, wrong direction. That's alright. Ugh! This is like the pinball table from hell.
Yeah.
I guess the boxing gloves are our fighting connection here?
I guess so. But that's more like a auxiliary fighting connection.
I do appreciate that they wanted to change it up in every gym, though. That's really cool.
Yeah, the puzzles are really interesting.
Our gym is like a theme park attraction. Not really. Maybe one from, like, America's Famous Action Park that, like, suffered a ridiculous amount of, client casualties. Like, where safety was just a suggestion instead of an actual prerogative. Imperative, rather. Here we go. See, now that's how the earlier gym should have gone. All is right with the world.
Yes.
Light screen, we don't need that, right?
No, that's more of a thing that... I'm surprised you're learning that. Wait, who's learning it? I can't see, by the way,
the
'cause we're
Oracle.
frozen. No, not really.
Oh, it's frozen? Hold up.
Oh, and it started again as soon as you moved.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, I have to be viewing it in Discord in order for it to run consistently.
That doesn't make sense.
Nothing about my computer does.
Valid.
We'll keep our old moves. Reflect. Nah, she's, like, just, an artillery Pokemon at this point.
Yeah, she's the more offensive Pokemon.
And she's got Dig if we see something really nasty about to come out.
Yep.
Bunny says, Mario 3D World, I've never played. I don't know when I'll be able to pick it up, but I really want to because it's Mario. Mario game I've never played. 3D at that. Well, now, it's not, kind of one of the open-world exploration-based games. It is more akin to a three-dimensional take on a more traditional kind of platforming, linear progression-based game. Think, Mario Brothers 3, the original Mario world, Mario 3D Land on 3DS. Looks very good, but considerably simpler than any of the others. Bowser Sphere kind of is, but it's also quite short. Keep in mind. Like,
yeah,
quite short.
A bit of 3D World, it looked cool.
Yeah, definitely. Corvisquire's almost at its Evo, right?
38, yeah, so you're 2 levels away.
Isn't it customary for, like, the early game bird to have hit its final evolution at a pretty high level?
Usually it hits at about the same time as your starter. Like, I think Corvisquire is actually the highest level one.
Well, I mean, I've seen the final evolution. It looks insane, so that makes sense.
Yeah, it is. It's usually like 35.
Pidgeotto was a little bit earlier, right? I want to say, like, I remember 32 or something like that.
Oh, you might be right. Yeah, I remember that one being fairly early.
But also, compared to a lot of these others, quite weak.
Yeah, until it goes Mega.
Well, that was kind of fun.
Yeah, it wasn't great until it got its Mega.
Bunny says Bowser's Fury has Sunshine references. That's basically why I want it. That's fair enough. I just want, like, what effectively plays like Mario Odyssey DLC, so... Hey, Hitmonlee! There we go.
Something familiar.
Yeah, I've always loved this design. It still looks every bit as great today.
Yeah. Hitmonchan looks a bit too human. Hitmonlee looks just right.
Yeah, and Tyrogue as well looks just a little bit too humanoid for me, or a little too human-esque, rather. Revenge. Okay, we can handle that. Yikes.
That does more damage the lower you are.
Yeah. So...
Or it does more damage if you move full second.
She still handled it very well, then.
Yep.
I assume, Hitmonchan might be next. Yep. the kicking, or no, the punching Pokemon.
Yep.
Hitmonlee is the kicking Pokemon. And Tlaloc is the shooting Pokemon.
Yes.
Bullet Punch.
Oh, it's a... Well, oh yeah, that's a pyro move. Tlaloc goes into a ring and just pulls out 2 pistols and I win.
Well, I love, too, that its facial expression is just one of constant contempt. Like, it's not having fun in these battles. It's not in the zone like so many of these other Pokemon are. It's just not exactly furious, just bored all the time.
It's better than you and it knows it's better than you.
Yeah, no, I love that about our starter. I appreciate you guys for pointing me in that direction because I don't think I would have grown anywhere near as attached to the others.
No, probably not.
He's just the best, like, outright. Okay, I dare say we're ready for this. Okay, now there's no way in hell that RNG is gonna screw us over this time, right?
No, come on, RNG. You can't do it to us this time.
Well, I will say, a good thing about fighting types, as far as I'm aware, is they have far, far, far fewer moves, even the hybrids. They have much less access to moves that can, like, cause status effects or otherwise mess with the regular gameplay loop. They just hit really hard.
Mm-hmm.
Bunny says, why have Mario Odyssey when you can have Sunshine? I would suggest, like, play all the way through Odyssey and you can really appreciate its design. It's good stuff.
Why don't you just have both?
Yeah, no, exactly. Thank you for the host, Eclipse. I appreciate that, man. Take care, Bunny.
Yeah, that may as well.
So, I appreciate how, like, proper and friendly all of the gym leaders are. They seem way more professional than those in other regions.
Yeah, they look like they're actually like pillars of the community, not just people who were shoved there.
Exactly.
I mean, to be fair, in Gen 1, the 8th gym leader was a crane boss.
That's true. And if I'm correct, he was a... What was he? He was just a normal type gym leader?
Ground.
Ground. Oh, well, that's boring. Okay, so...
Yeah.
I just noticed this. Hitmontop is a capoeira fighter. So that, right there, is a very, very simple take on a stance that I was taught in a martial arts class when I was younger for basic capoeira. A fighting style developed by enslaved people for use in, like, rebellions against their enslavers that was meant intentionally to resemble dancing, so that, like, practicing drilling wouldn't draw any suspicion.
Yeah.
It's a really cool fighting style. It's not going to be helpful here, of course.
No.
I like the fighting Pokemon, though. They're all having a good time.
Yeah. Hitmontop's fairly okay.
Just tried to counter us, and it failed. That's lovely.
Yep. Because you use a special move.
Oh, God. I love this. I love this. We finally have a gym we can steamroll.
Yep. And now you have leveled.
How do we evolve Golett, or is it just a level? A level-based
Right,
evolution?
just level. Just
Okay.
level.
Oh, Pangoro.
Nothing shenanigans-y.
Pangoro's fighting Dark, right?
Yep.
Oh, shit.
You have a move. You have a move for that.
We do. We do.
Just be careful about any stab dark moves.
Yeah. Mold Breaker, what is that?
It means that moves ignore abilities. So if you had, like, Levitate, a ground move would still hit you.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Disarming Voice is the way to go here?
Yeah.
Might not one-shot it, but it'll get very close. Oh, good! It just buffs itself, right?
Yep.
So, if this next one, since it never misses, if this next one hits home, it should go down, right?
You might get a range, but it's potentially, yeah, you've got a good chance of it.
Alright. Come on, Esper, I believe in you. Oh, shit.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Ooh, this isn't...
It's okay. I'm actually going to bring it back.
Yeah.
I have had enough of this RNG BS. Corvus Squire's just going to hold down the fort. So I do notice that a lot of gym leaders have at least one Pokemon intended to, like, provide some kind of type coverage.
Type matchups, yeah.
That's okay, though. We're going to use a Max Revive on the Oracle. And then we're going to have Corvus Squire finish this thing off in one hit and swap her back in.
Yep.
Oh, jeez. This thing is no joke now that it's buffed itself.
Nope.
But we can use literally anything and it'll die.
Yeah. The disrespect dead.
Of course. And the king got a level. That's solid. Look at that special attack. My god.
Yep. Like, the special attack goes up insane.
A far-fetched evolution.
Oh yeah, have fun involving that one.
What do we have to do for this?
Crit 3 times in one battle.
Oh. Good. Awesome. Surfetched. It's going to be a knight, I'm certain.
It is awesome.
That is amazing, and oh god, I want one. Is it a hybrid type, or...?
I don't think so. I think it's just fighting.
Alright, Protect worked well there, fair enough. Solid move, Surfetched. Won't work twice, though. Yeah, oh, Brutal Swing! Good.
You survived it though.
Yeah, no, we've got this, or we should have this. Detect again?
Yep.
So that effectively protects it from a move. Any move, right?
For one turn. Yeah. There's very few moves you can get through the detect.
I assume, like, Dig, Fly, Surf would all work.
No, Fate. It's a really weak move. It's not even worth it, to be honest.
Again? Oh, you can't use it 2 turns consecutively, can you?
You can, but it's the chance half each time.
That is a really cool Pokemon.
Yep. So, Protect or Detect never fails the first time. And then the second time it's a 50% chance. And then if you get it again, it's a 25% chance.
I see. I see. So Machamp is her final. We should be able to handle this pretty easily.
Yep.
I assume from here on out, gym leaders, aces, all have Gigantamax forms.
Yes.
Pity nothing I have does, yet.
Well, see, the thing with your Gigantamax is, I think there was a way to change it in DLCs, but I see your controller has low battery.
Oh yeah, which for the Switch Pro controller means like you've got like 4 more hours.
Fair enough. With Gigantamax, only certain Pokemon can have it, like within the species.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have a specific Gigantamax Pokemon that will be marked.
Okay. Well, I'm interested to see what this looks like. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it won't be able to just wash our Pokemon in one hit. That's really good.
If you hit it really hard.
The battlefield got weird. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, Max Darkness. Ugh.
Correct me if I'm wrong, there's no way in hell that Pokemon can learn that move normally.
It probably learns a Dark type move, which becomes Max Darkness.
Power Swing?
Brutal Swing, probably.
Brutal Swing, that's it, yeah. Alright, well, I am not about to give up here. No, 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 no. Instead, I'm gonna send out the king, just to buy time.
Okay.
Yeah, good luck hurting this thing.
Remember, Tlaloc is quite frail.
Oh, I know, but at full health he should be able to take a hit. I'm doing this
Yeah.
as a point of pride. Oh, now she's using her trademark move.
Fighting move, yeah.
Now.
This is the
Oh my god.
Max move.
And Tlaloc tanks it quite well.
Yeah. I think if you swap, she'll still use that move because she'll think you're keeping it in.
Hey. Tell you what. I'm going to be quite cowardly. And I'm going to sub in Cthulhu to take the hit. Then... Hey, Square, I appreciate... hold on, let me go back over to Streamlabs and let that through. That's alright.
Yep.
Okay, we're good. We're hanging in there. You've got to be kidding me.
You got crit, oh my gosh.
Again, I really don't think I'm this bad at this game.
No, like...
The computer just hates me.
Yeah. And the Gigantamax kinda like... It's hard to sweep them because they are so tanky.
Well, now it's over. Good night.
Oh, that's over. Goodbye. You stunned again.
Well, let's just hope that fairy types don't know, like, a plethora of moves that are highly effective against steel. Or poison. Oh, Orbital wants to learn Psychic. Yeah, I think we should.
Yes, absolutely.
In place of Reflect, since its physical defense is much higher.
Yeah.
Now, Corvus Squire's almost there. Almost there. Also, aren't all of those Dark-type moves completely against the ethos of the fighting type as like a weird philosophical construct in the Pokemon world?
Yeah, I mean... I get what you mean, yeah. I don't, yeah, that... Like, fighting and dark are antithesis.
Not just that, but the martial artist has a gym where seemingly everybody knows how to fight dirty.
Yeah.
Oh, and yes, Scryer, that's exactly whence our little Inkei's name is derived. Cthulhu from the Lovecraft canon. Just give me my goddamn badge and let me leave this horrible place. Now, I know...
My badge.
I think somebody told me either last night or a couple days ago, the fairy-type gym is actually kind of tough.
Yeah, it can be.
Or especially that the gym leader has a really good team.
She does, and the gimmick of it is quite trolly.
I don't think anything's gonna top the fire-type gym in that regard, but I'm ready.
Probably not. Probably not, but it is quite trolly.
Alright, we are halfway to the championship. Oh, hello, Yamper. Please never evolve.
Yeah, please never evolve, so you don't have to look into your soul's eyes.
Oh, this is a replica of the ancient art. Scryer says NK was a YouTuber's picture and was for a YouTuber that was hated. Huh, I didn't know that. Oh, and now the mural has been destroyed. A victory for good taste. Now,
Yeah.
we really need to get some type coverage in our team, like, straight away, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because the next gym, I believe, would just steamroll this team.
With levels, maybe not, but you would have difficulties without a tech advantage.
So our options are steel or poison, right? And that's it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's see. Insofar as poison goes, we do have that little level 1 guy we got in the, at the daycare.
Toxel.
Does he evolve into
He
something?
evolves at level 30.
Does he
Yep,
evolve
and
into
it is
something
quite good.
particularly strong? Okay.
Yeah.
So we're gonna move him.
He evolves at level 30.
Scryer says, I'm not Rotom, I'm Scryer Tom. Can we get a like, usable Rotom in this game?
I don't think so.
It's a shame.
Which is really weird, yeah, because you would think you'd be able to get a usable Rotom in the game where you're running around with a Rotom.
And then, hold on. Is this god-awful Stunfisk? It's ground steel, and it doesn't know many steel moves. The best steel type we have might be the Gears?
Yeah, potentially.
Let's see, hold on. What are...
And of course, Corvisquire's going to evolve.
Yes, that's true. Oh no, Durant!
Durant isn't bad. Doesn't evolve, but it's not bad, like, to begin with.
Okay. Oh, and we got our first Dragon type last night.
Oh, Axew. Axew.
I have a feeling it evolves into something really good eventually.
Yeah. Axew is awesome.
Let's see, what level or what type is Viper? I know he's not steel type, but I'm just curious. Just ground, alright.
I think he stays just ground.
Alright, so what are we thinking, Eclipse? Do we want to try to, like, power level the Gears using candies? Or maybe pull out one of our other tools? We do have a couple Bronzor. But, if I'm correct, Bronzor and Bronzong kind of specialize in purely defensive moves.
They are very defensive, yeah. Sorry. I say the Gears might be your best bet aside from Toxel.
Okay, so Toxel, Gears, you got it. Gears maybe in place of, at least temporarily, the Orbeetle.
I think so.
I think we've developed a pretty good system after every gym swap out like 2 Pokemon.
Yeah.
Square says, did you know most of the legendary Pokemon are in Pokemon Sword and Shield? I knew a lot of them were present here. I didn't know, like, is it a flat-out majority that you can find?
They were... A lot of them were added with the second DLC. Like, a lot of them.
I know that there's, like, some kind of... I think there's, like, a ghost horse, right?
Yep.
Inspired by, like, a Kelpie, or...
Potentially. Maybe a Kelpie. Although, I don't think the myth is... I don't think... It only kind of scratches the surface of what the Kelpie actually is.
Or, like, maybe... Well, I doubt Pokemon would, like, present a take on Nikelavi, but...
No.
Alright, now let's use our candies to buff up our new recruits. And since I did a few Dynamax battles, we've got a lot of them.
To be fair though, a horse Pokemon that drowns its trainer would be right at home in Pokemon.
It would be, as a ghost type, yeah, because all the ghost types are horrible, as far as, like, their backstory goes. It would also fit right in Digimon.
Yeah.
Where, like,
to be
just...
fair, like, it's not just ghost types.
No, you're right, you're right.
There's a dragon type, which is called Slugoo, which is really adorable. But, because it's almost blind, it can't tell friend from food, and it digests its trainer alive by accident.
Oh my god. Combined with what we've learned about the stuffed animal, yeah, I think there's a lot of really dark Pokemon in newer generations.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and buff them up with these other small candies. Boom.
Oh. And now he's evolving.
What's she gonna turn into? Oh, thank you, Scryer. I appreciate that. I think we got this. I've got some really talented, knowledgeable folks joining me on commentary. Right now you're hearing Eclipsite, and the Gaming Spanners has been joining us sporadically as well.
Yep, hello. There's toxicity.
So, Poison Electric.
Yep.
That's a pretty cool design, honestly.
And I think
The
it's
punk
only poison
Pokemon.
electric type. Yeah.
And it has multiple
So
forms?
the gimmick with it is, depending on the nature, it changes form.
I see. Oh, that's fascinating.
So, like, all of the attacking natures, I think I'm right. All of the attacking natures are amped form, and all of the defensive natures are the other form.
Interesting.
I'm not sure if it does much besides the aesthetics.
Now, it seems like it's a little frail, but that's true of most poison types, right?
Not really. I mean, Wheezing and Muck are really tanky.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're right. Oh, Charge Beam. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really good move.
Maybe in place of Bind.
Yeah.
Sure would be great if it would learn some Steel-type moves, but that's what TRs are for.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of, we've got just an army of the Metal Sound, yeah. I think.
That...
No. Never mind. Never mind.
No.
We finally got a few large candies.
Yeah, I'm imagining you got those.
Those would be from, the really creepy Mr. Mime Evo. Automatize.
I think that's a good move. It raises speed.
Okay. Is it worth replacing something here for?
For now, yeah, because, like, your moves aren't great.
So Charge, maybe. Or no, Charge with Charge Beam.
I would seek it with a Thundershock.
Yeah.
No,
Discharge. Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
So do we just toss Charge or Automatize? What gets...
Charge is decent because of how it works, but you won't be able to needing it for the Fairy Gem.
Right. So you say probably, like, temporarily...
Charge, yeah.
Yeah.
Because Charge Beam is good because you can kind of use it until you get a special boost and then just go into other moves.
Screech. I really don't think so, but I'll see what it does. I think it's... Yeah.
The moves you get aren't great.
No, we're gonna have to teach it a lot of halfway decent moves, it seems.
Mm-hmm.
Gear Grind, there you go.
There's a move.
Not a great one,
It's a
but
good move.
it's alright. Maybe in place of Vice Grip?
Yeah, definitely. It's not bad because that 50 that you saw hits
It's...
twice.
Yeah.
So it's 100 base.
Thank you, Switch. We're good. This battery lasts forever. Now, I also picked up an Evo item. I'm not entirely sure what it's used for. The Cracked Pot?
You will know when you see that what Pokemon it used on.
Right on. Any good Steel types here? Steel Wing, which we can't learn, but Corvisquire can through levels, maybe. Heavy Slam, which Golett can learn, but we definitely don't want to use it on it.
No.
Jeez.
Yeah, you kind of get bombed out of that, didn't you?
Okay,
Hold on.
Is Corviknight maybe going to be our best bet, ultimately?
Yeah, I think so.
Or we
Although,
could...
I did notice something.
Yeah?
Replace Meowstic's disarming voice with Dazzling Gleam.
Okay, you got it.
Unless you think there's going to be a... Actually, hold off on that. Because Psychic and Fairy kind of cover each other. Or can I do the same thing?
Oh, and she can't learn it anyway.
Oh, she can't. Wow.
I've got an idea, though. If we can't get solid steel coverage yet, which is normal, because I understand a lot of steel types either occur later in evolution lines, or they just show up later in the game, usually, we could take another poison type and, like, power level it using our remaining candies, like Coughing,
Yeah.
who is always, if not great, dependable.
Yeah, and another thing, Coughing also, depending on what move it has, depending on what build, removes one of the weaknesses they might try and exploit.
Ooh. Well, let's have a look-see.
It has... it doesn't have the right one. If it had Levitate, it would be immune to Guru moves.
Huh. Let's see, what can it do? Clear Smog and Sludge. Those are both pretty good moves.
Yeah, I would say Coughing's not a bad bet. It evolves at level 37.
Alright. We might be able to make that work. Are we seeing any other good poison types here? I know there's a lot of, like, hybrid poison types we may have. We have Stunky, but I hate it, so that's not happening.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
Trubbish and Garbodor, I mean, they don't look great, but they're a pretty solid line, right?
Yeah, they are, although Coughing might be better.
Yeah, okay. Okay, let's just go Coughing. We'll go traditional then.
And you might like Coughing's evolution.
Is it a regional form this time?
Yep.
Oh, lovely. Is it going to be like some kind of industrial factory-produced smog?
I will just let the evolution speak for itself.
Alright. Give it 33,000
right now.
EXP. Oh, good.
It evolves at level 35, I was wrong.
Learn Haze. Ice type. Eliminates every stat change.
Clear
Sure.
Smoke does the same thing.
Yeah, you're right. Self-destruct. As maybe like a absolute last resort in place of Smokescreen, maybe.
Yeah, as a last resort, it's not bad.
Good, very good. Sludge Bomb, yes. Maybe in place of Clear Smog.
I would say in place of maybe Assurance.
Assurance, yeah. We're not going to need this Pokemon to do multiple things.
No, it is to take on the gym.
Oh, I'm excited! Always been fond of Coughing. And it evolves into... Of course. Really posh industrialist wheezing.
Talking
I
about
love
it
it.
here, lads. Top hole.
The poison gas Pokemon. It's fairy type, too!
Yep.
Oh, this is perfect, man!
Do you have any fire or ground types? I know we've got a few.
Yes, I do. We have the Vulpix. Double hit. I don't think so, but we'll see what it does. Yeah, no, we don't need that. We do not need that.
Because there are a few fairies that are also steel type. To neutralize poison completely.
I see. Fire type or ground type. The Oracle knows Dig. And
Yeah,
Golett knows a pretty powerful ground move as well, I believe. I think we've got just enough ground type coverage to make it through this. We may, like, temporarily swap out, I don't know, in place of Golett, Litwick. Well, no, the ghost type would see it just get steamrolled regardless, right?
Fairy and ghost don't interact with each other.
Oh, okay. That's solid then.
You're saying dark is weak to fairy, ghost isn't.
Okay, right, gotcha. And I've got those 3 large candies I'm keeping in my back pocket, just in case. Alright, well, let's go see what's going on at the mural. As we ride our bike straight up several flights of stairs. Please God, let Team Yell have just blown it up. No.
Yeah.
Oh, him. With his giant steel, or in this case, bronze elephant, right?
Yep. They're based on the bronze elephants. See, I'm not really sure.
And so the
Why,
chairman has him demolishing precious cultural artifacts.
Yep.
Great.
You know what? Did you ever catch that Q font?
Yeah, I did.
Because that could be a decent move one, and it learns ground moves.
Oh, shoot.
And it evolves at level 34.
Might be large candy time.
Yeah.
But first...
It's not a bad idea to use your candies on leveling up a bunch of Pokemon to a decent level.
Alright.
Kill.
Tlaloc, you can handle this. We've done this before. It's barely a live form. Tlaloc, you can handle this. Golit's gonna take a level?
Snide. Yes.
Yeah, no, he's great, and yet somehow I find him way more likable than Hop. Mega Punch? Maybe in place of Iron Defense?
Nightshade, I'd say.
Oh, yeah. I really like Bede's battle music. Each of the rivals have their own, right?
I think so, yeah.
Oh my god, Hatena's evolution is gorgeous. I love it. Nothing that we can't handle, though. Is this going to be Psybeam again? Yeah, we can handle that.
Yep.
Tlaloc's mind is a steel trap.
He's been honed by years of killing.
You try to read its mind, all you see is images of your own death. Like, our team is really starting to put the monster in Pocket Monster, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really looking good.
So, the issue Bede is having is he's using, as far as I could tell, really good Pokemon, but they all share common typing for all intents and purposes, and he's taught them all effectively the same exact moveset.
Yes, and the other issue is they all evolve very late.
That they do. This is the first time we've seen even second phases, or stages for any of his Pokemon.
Yep.
It's... Oh, special defense fell. That is not good. Tlaloc, kill.
Tlaloc, do not be swayed.
There we go. Yes, another one reacting as though they had been shot. Just add one more to the board. Ponyta. I love this one so much. This one I feel bad about harming.
Yeah. Ponyta didn't deserve this.
Yeah, why don't we go ahead and U-turn it? Well, we're not going to have to bring out another Pokemon.
No.
I can't believe I'm about to say this, Eclipse, but I think I just steamrolled Bede with much greater ease than I was able to overcome Hop last time.
Ooh, interesting.
Well,
Sacrilege.
Hop's stupid bird was actually, like, not exactly strong, but quite resilient.
Oh yeah. I would say Corvisquire and the evolutions are definitely easily the most resilient of the birds.
Oh, no, not Corvisquire, the one that spat a Pikachu at me.
Oh, Cormorant. Yeah, he's resilient too.
I have a feeling that something is going on with Chairman Rose. Either that or we just get to fight him for fun later on. Does he specialize in steel types?
Yeah, well, he's got a Raja.
Yeah.
That's his Pokemon.
Scryer says, I'm back. Welcome back. How far are you from completing the game? We just cleared the 4th gym, and Eclipse, I want to say there's like a little mini dungeon we have to go through the Enchanted Forest, and then we're immediately at the 5th, right?
Yes. I'd say you're about halfway through.
Yeah, maybe a little less.
Yeah, maybe.
So, okay, I'm imagining Bede's going to end up being our villain, or the closest thing we've got. Or the folks who obviously exploit the land for all its natural resources, or both.
Or everything.
I'm honestly surprised that they didn't have him try to sick the Caparaja on us as like a 5th Pokemon.
Yeah. Maybe the Caparaja just wouldn't have done it.
I mean, it could probably have wiped the floor with half our team at this point.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Oh, we got a legendary? No, we've got a statue. Of, the thing that was added in the Isle of Armor DLC? Or no, those are the wolves. Never mind.
Those are wolves.
Isle of Armor adds like a giant bear, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're not exactly in the desert. We're more like in the BBC quarry.
Yeah. We're in that place where they film all the desert stuff.
Squire says, I've never seen this part of the story. Really? How far have you gotten? What does this tell us about Galar's legends? Pokemon?
Pokemon and a Pokemon game? No, surely you jest.
It's like in Yu-Gi-Oh! Where they discover countless archaeological sites from around the world that demonstrate that the entire world is run on a children's trading card game for thousands of years.
Back then, they used real monsters, so what are you using? Real monsters. Yeah.
I love how they really try to get us invested in this historical, drama, but, like, it's so far removed from the actual plot that I personally don't find it especially compelling.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I was kind of interested, but it was also kind of, like, weird the way they framed it. Like, they didn't frame it well at all.
No, just, hey, here are the mythical Pokemon that protected the founders of our country. They're just running around in the woods now.
And then the whole, why would they be Pokemon, or would they be Pokemon? It's like, why?
Everything is Pokemon.
Yeah, they're making it this weird history mystery, and it's like, not really doing it for me.
Squire says
really do it for me.
They're called Zacian and Zamazenta. Oh, thank you, God. We're going to need those after everything.
Yeah, she is Revive Lady.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think Hop goes through them too quickly now. Somehow, though, like, Bede kicking his ass made him absolutely despondent, yet us kicking his ass restored his spirits.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's because Bede's an asshole about it.
No, you know what I think it is? I think, since Bede uses psychic types alone, none of the damage to his Pokemon could be proven, so he couldn't, like, cash in on the insurance policies from that fight. So he was just like, oh god, what am I gonna do?
That's it. And then you come back and like, aha! My money.
Oh, Scryer, I know. The Switch battery gives you notice when you've got, like, hours of charge left, though. I mean, hold on just a minute, I may scooch up closer to the TV and plug this in. If you hear horrible clattering, that's just the microphone falling. I'm having to slide the ottomans. My stream setup is spread slowly across the floor. when I find a way to play where I'm not just staring up at the TV and therefore you would just be staring up my nose the whole time, I am thinking of getting a face cam.
Ooh, fair enough.
Okay, we're all charged up. We've got our...
The issue with
Go ahead.
the issue with me and face cam is I couldn't keep myself in frame. I just bounce around too much.
Well, I mean, the types of playthroughs that you stream are very exciting. Like, I wouldn't be able to keep still either. Speaking of, when do you think you'll tackle what remains of Dark Souls 3?
Well, me and my friend are going to be doing Dark Souls 3 tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And then, hopefully, if I'm up for it, I'm going to do try fire at the two dragons again.
Right
And
on.
it'll be finished.
And, remind me, have you defeated Soul of Cinder?
No, but I think that's kind of like... I'm kind of like leaving him to the end just as like... the final.
Yeah.
Although I don't think he'd be that difficult.
Hey, metal coat.
Yep.
If only we had anything that we could... Wait, no, we've got the elephant, never mind. No, yeah, Soul of Cinder, I think after everything you've been through, might be a little simpler to learn. Half of the fight will be very manageable, half of the fight will be quite a bit tougher, but I think you'll have an easy, fun time. It'll be like a nice victory lap for you.
Yeah, I'm going to leave him as like the victory lap.
What does it know already right out the box? Oh, that's not bad.
Yep, there's Bulldoze.
So, what do you say? Time to pop those large candies on it?
I think they only need one, they're really potent.
In place of... Golett, maybe?
Maybe Golett, yeah. Golett's not close to evolving at all.
So it evolves at a very high level.
43.
Oh, Jesus. Alright, Kufant, let's get you juiced up properly. We are basically using Pokemon steroids, right?
Yeah. You're pumping full of so much sugar.
Dig? Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah. In place of Stomp, maybe.
Yeah.
Or Rock Smash. No, having some fighting coverage in this team might be helpful.
Yep, and if you spam at Rock Smash, you can lower defense for other things to come in.
In case we run into any of those nasty Fairy Steel types.
Yep.
Alright. I think we're in good shape, yeah?
Yep. Can you maybe use one more just to let it evolve, or you can just make it evolve naturally?
I think we'll let it evolve naturally. I'm sure we'll run into enough Pokemon to give us the juice.
I think so.
And
And you can grind a bit.
in the meantime, we'll just go ahead and, I guess, give Metal Coat to it, just since there's nothing else to use it on for the time being.
Probably. Although Metal Coat is also what makes Steelix evolve. Or Onyx, sorry.
Really now?
And Scyther.
Oh,
Scyther's in the DLC.
Venoshock? Hey!
There's your
Ah.
poison move.
Now, who do we teach this to? Maybe Toxtricity?
I would say Toxicity, yep.
Because Weezing's moveset's already perfect.
Weezing already has a good moveset.
This one needs a stronger poison-type move. In place of Flail.
Yeah, in place of Flail. Do you have any electric moves? Because I noticed the electric moves that you had there were kind of terrible.
Yeah, they were. Let's have a look-see. I know we
Spark's
do.
not bad, but
Electro Ball.
that's not bad because Toxicity I think is really fast.
Hmm.
And the faster you are over your opponent, the more damage Electro Ball does.
Thunder Wave we don't really need. I think that's it. So Thunderball or Electro Ball?
Yeah, it's not super fast, but it's fast enough.
Now I have a reason to log in every day and grind those Dynamax battles. You get some really good moves out of them. In place of Nuzzle, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because of this, Spark has a chance of paralyzing and is also much stronger.
And as you can see, your special and your physical are actually quite.
Yeah, so
Um,
this thing is a glass cannon. It doesn't have a lot of health, it doesn't have great defense, but its regular and special attack are actually really significant.
yeah. Its attack is actually a bit lower than usually, but you might have IVs that kind of bring them back up together.
Okay. I think we are in good shape, my friend. On to the Enchanted Forest. Which is right next to the quarry for some reason.
It's Pokemon. They could probably have a desert next to a frozen tundra.
You know, one of my favorite concepts that one of the fan games, or several of the fan games, have played around with? The notion of having gym leaders be themed not around type, but rather like biome or other more esoteric themes that transcend typing.
Yeah, no, yeah. I like it when they're based around strategies.
Yes. The one I'm thinking of... Oh, this is gorgeous. The one I'm thinking of specifically was... I think it was either Uranium or... No, it's in Reborn, isn't it? Where one of the gym leaders early on... No, Reborn has them type-based. Never mind. Uranium, I think the first gym leader is based very vaguely around caves. He's like a professional explorer, and so he fights with a combination of rock, ground, water, and I think even like one insect Pokemon. All of whom you would find in the game's caves. Now, is it handled well in Reborn or Uranium? Not particularly. But it's a cool concept. Like, why don't we define these characters a little bit more by the teams they have? Hello, Chef. Hello, Chef Derek. Does he have one of those, Oh, it's the milk Pokemon.
Yep, no story. I liked in Sinnoh when the first gym was, and the sixth gym actually, were rock and steel respectively, and the first one was in a mine, and the second one was an ironmonger.
Yes, no,
Like,
those were great.
It makes sense. Or like the fire gym in Gen 3 is near Volcano. That makes sense.
Look at this! Oh, it is so precious. I assume this forest is just going to be packed to the brim with fairy types.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Scryer. Hope you're doing well.
Hello. Welcome. Again.
Not very effective. Oh, because of the grass typing, right? Well, at least Astonish doesn't do much to Tlaloc. He knows no fear.
He is never astonished.
You want your Volcanion now? No, man. I'm waiting for trades until like the end of the main campaign, if we can. It's time to bring out the king. What do you think? This or maybe Toxtricity to give it some more EXP?
Toxtricity will be ×4 effective.
Okay, then yeah.
Oh, so will Wheezing actually, but Toxtricity is...
It needs the levels, yeah.
Yeah, it needs the levels a bit more.
Look at you, you glorious rebel. Frightening to think that's what not very effective looks like, but it was Giga Drain. Giga Drain is the most powerful drain move in the game, right?
Goes Absorb, Mega Drain, Giga Drain.
End it. Give me that EXP. By which I mean give the king EXP, okay. Oh, this must be the thing that evolves with the teapot.
Yep.
It's gonna be a ghost, isn't it?
Yes, it is. You're correct.
Not Ghost Fairy, I'm assuming.
No, I don't think so. I think it's just Ghost.
Alright, well, we know what to do. We're finally reaching that point where we're gonna have to start switching Pokemon between bouts pretty frequently, right? Oh my god, it's precious!
It is very precious, yes.
Oh, I need one. Are you kidding me?
think you can catch them here, yeah.
The fucking teacup no sucker punch.
Yeah, I know what you mean. A lot of ghost types do use dark types, though.
Yes, that's true. Just amused that it's sucker punch
and
again.
To be fair, Whooper can learn Ice Punch.
Of course it can.
And who is it? Oh,
There we go, we've
someone
got...
from it.
Ooh. Toxic, maybe? No.
If you toxic, then Venoshock gets a lot stronger.
Okay. So maybe in place of Spark or
Acid.
Electro Ball? Acid,
I would
okay.
say acid. Acid's terrible.
So we're just going to base this entire Pokemon strategy entirely around Venoshock, probably, which seems like the smart thing to do.
Well, acid is decent because if you get the special defense drops, but they're not guaranteed.
I see.
I think there was a move where they are guaranteed.
Let's see. Oh, I've seen this guy before. Phantom. Oh, this is gonna be my kind of Pokemon throughout this entire area. Let's see. Will a Quick Ball work? Fingers crossed.
Cross my fingers. Phantom evolves by trading.
Okay.
It's kind of like the counterpart to Pumpkaboo.
Were they introduced in the same gen?
Yep, Gen 6.
Gen 6 had a lot of really good Pokemon then.
It did. It really did.
Ghost Grass, that's again pretty good typing. After a lost child died in the forest, their spirit possessed a tree stump. Great.
Because that's just a thing that happens.
You know, for kids. To the box. I'm trying not to think about the ramifications of, at this point, like nigh on a dozen people's afterlife just being my computer. Okay.
You're not even wrong. It's only normal effect because Ghost was a bug.
Right, so, Corvisquire can handle it, though.
Yep. And it will get him some levels.
She's almost there. And I assume once she hits, level 38, her stats will just spike through the roof.
Yes.
Oh, that's new. Yeah, well, might as well hone our claws while we wait.
Yep. That's actually a weaker version of Giratina's signature move.
Really? It, like, tries to ambush the Pokemon. I love that. Well, time to pluck it.
Pluck. I pluck you.
And all is right with the world.
My Corvisquire was actually female too.
I've noticed, like,
Funny enough.
the wild Pokemon I've encountered overwhelmingly are female.
Every Pokemon has its own gender ratio. I think most of them are 50-50. The starters are overwhelmingly male.
Yeah, usually, they're always male, right? In, like, many generations?
5% chance to be female.
Okay. Meaning that you've really got to get trading if you want to, like, breed them. Or get a Ditto in most gens.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Not even worth subbing something in. Plalok, do your thing.
Yeah, I know.
Kill.
Murder, death, kill.
Oh, it survived somehow, though. And it used Wish. Which,
It wishes to leave. It wishes to escape.
does something... What? Wish is, Oh god, I remember its name. It was, the Steel type. Was it Jirachi?
Jirachi had Healing Wish, I think.
Healing Wish, right.
Wish is... What it does is, it does nothing the first turn. But then the second turn, it heals whatever Pokemon's out.
Oh, welcome, Maya. Good evening. Glad to see you could join us. No, we've already got a cotton candy boy. We're good. Is this some kind of, like, really angsty red cap running around the forest?
Yep.
Oh.
I think it's based on the kappa.
I want it.
No, it would be a red cap one.
Given the setting, yeah. Come on. Hey! Maya says, okay, you could kill that thing, no. I find him
This is
oddly
actually
charming.
Second evil.
And if you recall, as you saw, like, earlier, we were building a team almost entirely of horrors. And he is like a perfect candidate. A dark fairy. When it gets down on all fours as if to beg for forgiveness, it's trying to lure opponents in so that it can stab them with its spear-like hair.
Again, for kids.
Yeah, no, he kind of looks exactly like an old school, like hair metal artist. But like how they would look today. And to that end, what should we call him? Sorry, I'm just getting really strong vibes from him.
Yeah.
His name is going to be Ozzy.
Oh, yeah.
To the box.
The box Aussie.
Maya says Demon Snyder. Oh, we can interact with the mushrooms to get some light. And we got some powder next to one of the mushrooms. Maybe Viper would be right at home here.
I was just thinking, this Viper's home.
What are these little things? Can we capture one? Yes. Oh god, I want it. Is this, the pre-evolved form of the creature we just captured?
Yep.
Alright, well we shouldn't have any problems capturing this one, I wouldn't think.
Yes, you found large mystic water. You're not going to use it, though, you know.
Right.
It won't save you. It won't save you.
Ding! We are getting entirely too many Pokemon. As if there were such a thing.
Again, that's the slogan. Gotta catch 'em all.
And we are. The wily Pokemon. Through its nose, it sucks in the emanations produced by people and Pokemon when they feel annoyed. It thrives off this negative energy, so it sucks the sigh right out of your mouth. Okay, well...
Pretty much, yeah. At least it doesn't spear you with hair.
Very true. Or no, not also. No, I was going to name it. Damn it. To the box, whatever. I was going to name it also Ozzy. I says, don't like him. I appreciate the, like, weird, skeevy little, evil fairy. And, given what I know of, like, the British Isles myth and legend, this would be the perfect, region to introduce, like, several, evil fairies to.
Oh yeah, we've got plenty. We've got plenty.
Mm-hmm. The entire Unseelie court. Okay, yeah, I want this. I want the psychedelic fairy mushroom.
Yes. Like there's a song in Celtic folklore about a woman who begged the fairies for a child.
Mm-hmm.
And they gave her a child. She bargained with them, and the child stayed a baby for 50 years.
Great.
Because she asked for a baby.
I see.
That's what they gave her.
They're very good at negotiating legal contracts.
Yes.
Maya says, "Oh my god, I love Purple Mushroom Chap." Yeah, no, he's great. I
love a good song.
want to design a team later on that's just Viper and then all of the mushroom and or psychedelic based Pokemon.
I feel like Toxtricity being that team.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Like Viper and a bunch of poison and like hallucinogens. Pity that Viper doesn't seem to be a very good Pokemon though.
Stelicobra? Not really. I like the evolve form, but not really.
Okay, so we become We lose physical attack, it gains physical attack. Or it heals itself, rather. Oh no, it's a shell-out situation all over again.
Yeah, it's like, I will constantly heal. I will always heal.
Well, its moveset doesn't allow it to do much else, right?
It has some offensive moves, but I think at this point it will always just heal. Because Pokemon wild moves are based on, like, the last 4 moves they would have learned.
I see. I know this is not good strategy, I just want to see how long we can do this.
Because if you wanted to end it, you could just go into Toxicity.
Yeah,
Rocket.
I'm trying to capture it, meaning if this keeps up a couple more turns... Oh, shoot. I'm going to toss a timer ball and just capture it.
Yeah, that is all true.
Go on, get confused. Fiend. Fiend. So grass types generally aren't very strong, but damn if they can't hang in there.
Yeah, most of them are support type.
Yeah. Like, generally speaking, the same applies to, steel and ice, right?
Ice is more offensive. Ice is a lot more offensive. Ice is one of the best offensive typings.
Is that so?
Because one, it deals with dragon.
That's true.
2, ice combos well with a lot of things to be unresisted. Or almost unresisted.
Wasn't there a certain generation or a span of generations where ice was considered kind of an... Are you kidding me? An underutilized... Not exactly underutilized, but under-idealized type, like not very effective competitively or at high-level play?
Yeah, well, it's mainly not ice types that people use, it's mainly water types. Or other Pokemon with ice moves.
Come on. Come on. That's a good mushroom.
Although in my competitive teams, I did use Black Cure before it was banned.
Ooh. And why was it banned exactly?
Basically Gen 8's meta just said it was too strong.
I see. And... Oh my god. Look at that glorious girl. This may be the most impressive looking early game bird Pokemon I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
This Pokemon reigns... Go ahead.
They leave nothing to be desired here.
No, this is as good as it could possibly get, I think. And it has a body, at this point, forged entirely from steel. That's amazing.
How does it fly? We don't know.
Like, if it were a Digimon, we wouldn't have to explain, because they turn into completely biologically incongruent forms all the time. But Steel Wing? Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
In place of Peck, probably, right?
Yeah, definitely. Peck is...
The fairies also won't have anything on this typing, will they?
Well, they can't use ground for it. Maybe they'll use some fire moves, but probably not very many.
We're almost due for them to introduce, just based off of, like, the, kind of rate at which they have been, almost due for the introduction of a new type, aren't we?
Yeah, actually. It was Gen 2, then it was Gen 6. Yeah. I'm not sure they will, though, because, they mainly introduce new types to balance old ones.
Okay. Now that's true.
Like, they introduced Dark to balance Psychic, and Steel to balance Psychic. They introduced Fairy to balance Dragon. And I don't think anything real... Dragon and Fighting, I should say. And Dark. And I don't think anything else really needs super balanced right now.
That's fair. I guess we're never going to see an official adoption of nuclear type then.
No, but that'd be really funny.
God, I love Nucleon. The, like, irradiated evolution that Uranium attempted to endear to players. It was amazing.
I was really hoping for a dragon type evolution.
Oh, yeah, that'd be great. Like as a little Drake or something.
Yeah, because the evolutions are actually they're mainly based on the types before the physical special split that were special.
That's right, that's right. Ooh, ooh.
Of course, now every type move has its own physical. But before Gen 4, it was based entirely on what the move type was. So all grass moves are special, all fighting moves are physical, etc.
Yes, that's right. I remember I was actually reading up on this earlier today. No matter who you are, if you bring strong emotions near this Pokemon, it'll silence you violently.
Yep, yep.
Do not express joy around this thing.
Express nothing or you will die.
Maya says, oh no, it's so cute, it's a hat with a little dangly body. Yeah, no, you saw this one earlier today, its pre-evolution was the little puffball with, a gigantic hat for ears. It's grown, and now it has a hat for feet.
To the box before it kills you for expressing joy.
Well, hey, nothing's gonna be expressing joy in the box, it's good. I want to make sure we don't miss anything or anyone here. There's so many, seemingly unique Pokemon that can't be found anywhere else that are native to this forest.
Yeah, it's a really cool forest.
Like, Eclipse, can we just take the time to appreciate that for the first time I can remember anyway, a Pokemon game has managed to make a cave and a forest both really interesting?
Yeah, because like, before the 3D era, some of the other 3D games did it as well, but before the 3D era, and I love the 2D games, but the caves and the forest were just so generic.
Yeah, and there were so many of them.
And like, Dark Tunnel was hell to get through. Like, I remember I spent like half an hour in Dark Tunnel in Gen 1, only to come out the wrong side.
Oof.
Came it back to me, I almost threw my Game Boy Color. And I was just like, come on. And I think I also used an escape rope because I went, oh, I can escape in an escape rope. But of course, escape rope only brings you to the entrance you went in.
That's right, it does. Yikes. So, Tlaloc is just going to shoot the fox. That's over.
Yep, bye Ninetales.
And wealthy industrialist Weezing is going to whittle down the Kirlia. Psychic and Poison don't interact, right?
Psychic is strong against poison.
Oh, great.
As in, Psychic does damage to poison, but I don't think Psychic was this poison.
No, it was super effective, actually.
Oh, so it doesn't resist. Kirlia's part fairy.
Oh, good. Awesome. I love Galarian Weezing. It might be my favorite regional form to date.
Galarian Weezing is awesome. I thought you'd enjoy it too.
Who wouldn't? It's so perfect. Oh, what's this? Oh, nothing new. Tlaloc, do your job.
Tlaloc, end this. But to be fair, I was also kind of a dumb as a kid because I you know how in Gen 1 where the SSN leaves?
Mm-hmm.
I thought I had to wait a year for it to come back.
Oh. See, as
I thought I'd missed it. I thought I'd fucked up and had to wait a year back.
As a kid, we talked about this on stream before, I think, but I didn't strategize at all. I understood, like, none of the mechanics aside from, like, type matchups. So if I saw a Pokemon use a really strong move, I'd be like, oh man, I just want to acquire that exact Pokemon and give it all the strongest moves without any consideration to things like stab bonuses or field-based advantages, or weather advantages, I should say, or anything like that. So I would usually wind up with one really strong Pokemon, typically my starter, that could steamroll 90% of things, And anytime it hit a snag, we'd be screwed because the rest of my team would be severely underdeveloped.
Yeah, that is the way.
Indeedy? Oh! It's the shopkeeper Pokemon.
Yep.
Is it a fairy type?
I think it's psychic, actually.
Oh, alright, well, it's also 10 levels weaker than us, so it's also about to be dead. Psybeam. Okay, Psybeam hits pretty hard, but Tlaloc has really... Oh, good. Good, it's confused.
You cannot be confused, Frolic. Fight through.
Be steadfast in your purpose. Well, the Oracle is somehow still asleep. That's great.
Pokemon don't actually... If they're not in the battle, the sleep turns don't go through.
I see, I see. So we may have to wake it up then, or take it just to the Pokemon Center.
Yeah, the Pokemon Center wake up.
Come on, Tlaloc. You're good. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Fight through it, buddy.
You can do it.
I like to imagine it was just, like, completely incoherently mumbling to itself and staggering around, waving its revolver at random, and just by sheer luck managed to clip it between the eyes.
Yeah. And not clip you between the eyes.
Oh, and it's sending out, she's sending out another one. Alright.
Clearly, she is not a woman of, many tastes.
No. Although, these Pokemon seem to be associated with luxury in the broader world, right?
Probably, yeah. There's a few Pokemon like that, and Persian is the same.
That's true. And Glameow, right?
I think so, yeah.
Even though it's a completely disgusting Pokemon. It's time!
It is time.
Oh my god. I love that color palette. Caparaja. Hey, Admiral Kirk, welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well, man. Pokemon is going great. I've got Eclipse Site here with me, providing both color commentary and step-by-step guidance as I try to learn my way around this. And we are on our way to the 5th gym. Almost there, right? Almost through the forest?
Oh yeah, you're almost there. The forest isn't super big.
That's something else I like about this game. There's a ton of different areas, but none of them are especially large.
Yeah, you're not stuck in the same area for like 30 minutes.
Like you would be in nearly any Souls-like. Heavy Slam. It needs to learn Heavy Slam in place of Rock Smash, maybe?
I think so.
Because, I mean, this thing, I imagine, weighs an incredible amount.
I can check that for you, but yeah, it probably does.
And then it looks like after the Fairy Gem, it's going to be a good long while before we reach the Rock Gem, correct?
Yeah, I think so. You've got a fair way to go. It weighs 1,400 pounds.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Well, it's an entire elephant that's been, like, carved from copper, so I would imagine so. Has Tlaloc actually had to do anything more than just gesture with one of its arms in, like, the past several streams?
Nope. It just gestures and then that's it. It takes an E and then you're dead.
I mean, it's able to kill Pokemon, kill them, mind you, just by flipping them off, so... Boost special defense if its holder is water type, that doesn't sound great.
I think it's also like a one-use thing.
Yeah, it was. U-turn.
It's not great.
That could be
It's
handy.
good for competitive battling. Because in competitive battling, one-use things don't go away after the battle. So, obviously, because they don't want people to have to farm the battle constantly.
Right.
But if it gets used in a playthrough battle, it goes away.
Oh my god, look at this place! It's gorgeous!
It's amazing. It's so awesome.
So, okay, I totally get a lot of the complaints people like longtime series veterans may have had about certain mechanics that were or weren't carried over into this title, but try to argue with me that the visual and auditory presentation is not the best it's ever been in the franchise. Like, this is amazing.
It is amazing.
Admiral
It
Kirk
really
says,
is.
"Oh look, it's one of my favorite moves." Yeah, by sheer happenstance, we were able to teach it quite early on to our starter, and it's proven really effective.
I think your starter learned it by level up. If I remember correctly.
He might have, actually, yeah. Yeah. Either he got it by leveling up, or we found a TR early on.
Maybe. Yeah, I definitely like this game's this. I think you could have maybe done a bit more with the Pokemon.
Yeah.
Just to pull them, because like Gen 6 to Gen 7, the big jump was from Gen 5 to Gen 6. After that, any kind of slower incremental jumps, and like the Pokemon models and stuff.
Gen 6 introduced 3D models for the first time, right?
Yep. So I think people were expecting other big jumps, and there hasn't been. But like, this kind of the gym stuff, the character designs, the Pokemon designs, the move animations, they all look really good.
So,
And the Pokemon in the overworld, like,
yeah, I love the
maybe
fact
it's
that
not
you can see
progressive.
Pokemon in the overworld. That is also a huge quality of life improvement in my mind. Like, you can determine before you have to go into another random battle, do I want to catch this?
Yeah, and it was in Let's Go too. What Let's Go did have that this game doesn't is overworld shinies.
Oh, nice.
So you can see if a Pokemon's gonna be shiny in overworld. Which this game doesn't have. But yeah, like, yes, there wasn't as big a jump, but what we presented looks really good. And it plays really well. And people didn't like Sword. I did.
Yeah, no. I think I'm enjoying this far more than the Gen 3 or 4 games I played.
Fair enough.
And again, so much of it, anybody who's watched my channel for a while knows I'm just such a stickler for presentation, for, like, all of the non-mechanical aspects of game design, and this game, for, like, the atmosphere I understand Pokemon wants to go for, nails it so well. You're absolutely right that, like, the individual, like, creature models could and probably should have been more detailed. And I hope
And I
they
think-
can find a way to do that
Go ahead.
without upsetting a lot of, like, longtime fans who would say, oh, you know, they don't look the way these creatures are supposed to anymore.
Like some of the Let's Go Pikachu stuff. Not Let's Go Pikachu, Detective Pikachu.
Yes.
People were mostly happy with them, but there was probably some where people were like,
Admiral Kirk
it
says,
just didn't translate well.
at one point I made a team where every Pokemon had either U-turn or Volt Switch. I wish there were more typed variations of that move. I'd totally do it again. Sounds like it would be great for competitions.
It is, like, those two moves are amazing for additions. Yeah. Volt Switch is... Well, the issue with Volt Switch is, if you went into a ground move, it can just negate it.
Really?
Like, if the move does nothing, you don't get the switch.
Ooh.
99% sure, anyway. But the other one, it is still a really good strategy.
Hey, we got Hex. If only we could teach that to Wheezing, so we could... Toxicity.
Electricity.
Toxtricity, right? So we could use it in conjunction with Venoshock.
Yeah.
No, I'm good. I don't need an Everstone.
It's not an Everstone. It's a different item.
Alright,
She'll ask the battle you do what you do for HP. And it's an item I've used on a few Pokemon.
alright. Admiral Kirk says, actually not that great because it's heavily dependent on you having high speed to pull it off. Not everything needs to be fast to be effective.
Yes and no. Well, for a full team where it is U-turn or Volt Switch, yes. But sometimes having a slow U-turner is good for getting a free switch in.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, because if you U-turn after the Pokemon's taken a move, then you get the switch, but it rolls around to your to the turn again without the other Pokemon getting another move. Whereas if you're faster, you're switching your other Pokemon into a move.
Alright, now it used a light screen, so probably best to get a physical attacker out here.
Yeah, although it's probably going to use Reflect right after.
Right.
That tends to be what they do.
Corviknight, why not? Show us what you can do, girl.
Oh yeah, I was going to say, have you ever read the Red Ball series?
No, I don't believe so.
Oh, it's a series about a group of like mice monks.
Oh!
Yeah. And there's a sparrow in it called Warbeak,
Okay.
and that's what I named my Corviknight.
Oh, nice. Very
It fits
nice.
so well.
Well, that, sure was a battle. Man, even, like, in mid-game, though, Dottler is still a really solid defensive Pokemon.
Yeah, but like this is why.
Eviolite. When held by a Pokemon that can still evolve. I see, I see.
Yep.
So,
And it raises them quite significantly.
if we were to give this to our Golem, for instance, it would be an absolute glacier of a Pokemon.
It would be a mega tank, yes.
Oh, let's see.
Until it evolved.
Right. Weezing cannot evolve any further, right?
No.
Okay. Because I was told, and as we saw with, like, Sirfetch'd, one of my friends told me earlier today, certain Pokemon, regional-specific Pokemon, gained bonus evolutions in this game.
Yes.
Like, I know Linoon has one as well.
Yep.
That is terrifying.
Yes.
Frankly, it just looks wrong, but...
It looks like it would mess you up. While being messed up.
Also, it just looks like the little, badger Pokemon itself found, like, a headless mech suit and just kind of slapped itself in there.
Yes.
Rest. That is not great, unless your name is
It looks like
Snorlax.
Yeah, it looks like a really weird Wind in the Willows puppet.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Like, from like a really low budget adaptation.
It's just the right amount of disturbing. Wow, Ballinley is a very small town.
Mm-hmm.
Have we explored everything we can?
I think there's someone who, if you wear a fire type T-shirt, he gives you something. But I can't remember what it is.
Yeah, the guy who said he wants to be a Pokemon.
Yeah.
Emerald Kirk says, Eviolite is basically the only way to make my best friend Doublade in any way useful. I know perfectly well Aegislash is a demigod, but I just don't think it looks as cool. Which is totally fair. Doublade looks very, very cool.
Doublade, I think, looks better than Aegislash. Aegislash looks cool. I prefer Doublade usually.
That one's the sword and, like, the great sword and shield, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hello, Marnie. Please don't duel me right now, not while I've got my industrialist in the lead. Oh, she's going to give us one of her cards. Thank you very much. We are filling that album out really quickly.
Yep. If you're in the full fire team outfit, you get acrobatics.
Ooh. Hi, ball guy. Oh, the love
Which is a
ball.
move that... Oh yeah. Of course, for this town, perfect, right?
Mm-hmm. Sorry, you were going to say about acrobatics?
It's a move where if you're not holding an item, the power is doubled to 110.
Ooh.
It's a really strong flying move. You could probably get it just by going with your fire outfit.
Yeah, so...
Fire gym outfit.
Say if we were to teach it to Corviknight, who's already holding a flying stab booster.
Well, because you're holding something, the move will do half power.
Oh, right, so you do double damage if
you're
it's
not
not
holding
holding.
something.
Sorry, I got you. Anything new with the Pokemart? I don't think so, nope. So apparently this gym, according to the chatter around the lobby, is all about quizzes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this one's selling, a foreign, or trading a foreign Yamask.
Yeah, the normal Yamask.
I think ours is fine, for now.
Yeah. If you find an early Yamask, you can trade it, probably.
Admiral Kirk says, I really like that they made Marnie's fanbase obnoxious, but not Marnie herself. Yeah, she's probably the best of the three rivals insofar as how she's written, I think.
Uh-huh, I like her the best. Yeah, that's the thing, like, everyone's like, oh, your fanbase is obnoxious. Like, yeah, what do you want to do about it?
They won't stop.
I have tried asking, they just won't stop.
Man, her family's gym is going to be an absolute nightmare to get through, isn't it?
Yeah. It's certainly one of the more interesting gyms. For a few reasons.
It's the giant rose-shaped gym at the very top of the map, right?
No, it's not, actually.
Oh. But that is the Dark-type gym, isn't it?
Nope.
Oh. Because I know over in the east we've got the Rock-type.
Yep.
And we've got Dragon in the center, so that means there's one I don't know the typing for.
Oh no, it is the Dark Gym. But you've just got the location wrong.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right, this is a theater, they said.
Yep.
Oh! Okay,
That's the gimmick of this gym.
she's going to try to whittle down our stats. That's interesting. And daunting, since I know next to nothing about Pokemon and have had to give myself a crash course over the past few days. I assume they're going to be fairly simple, questions,
They
though.
are simple, but there's some that are, like, really throwaway as well.
Okay, that's fine, we can take on a couple acolytes. Is Weezing the best candidate for, like, our leader here?
Probably, yeah.
So majestic. Oh yeah, because not only is it poison, it's also fairy, meaning these, or pure fairy types can do absolutely nothing to him, right?
Fairy does not resist itself.
Oh, I see. But the poison typing will help, regardless.
Yeah, the poison type will help.
Let's reserve our sludge bombs. Let's open with some regular sludge.
Yeah, Spritzie's not that strong.
That survived, but that's alright. Question, what? Yeah, totally. Poison type, right? Not steel type. It's strong against steel. Or both.
Both of those, yeah.
I was about to say, I don't understand the rationale behind poison type, but I really like the use of steel because a lot of, at least like Western European fairies, were said to be weak to either cold steel or vorpal weapons, right?
Yeah. Or just iron, specifically.
Yes.
Which, to be fair, I think it makes more sense to be weak against steel, not iron. Well, I suppose it is specifically smelted iron, which is a man-made thing.
And what's the distinction?
Steel is... Well, iron
Well, no,
is
I
basically...
know steel is an alloy, but you said a specific type of iron? Or...
Oh, no, I was just saying, like, it's been smelted, so it's not iron.
Smelted. Right, okay. I got you.
I think steel makes more sense because it's specifically a man-made thing.
Yes.
But iron technically is as well, if you think about it.
No, that's... You're right. And yeah, a lot of the stories I've heard personally involve iron. I think for, like, a lot of role-playing systems, it's steel specifically for some weird reason.
Yeah. Well, they say iron, but then, like, steel's also included in that, so...
Yes. It's very non-specific old myths and legends.
Yeah. As they usually are.
Well, her trainers aren't that bad.
Nope.
I assume, though, she's the real test here, like Opal herself.
She could be quite... Like, Fairy Type can be quite strong.
Well, yeah, because based on our experience so far, the base trainers are actually pretty weak.
Yeah. Well, they're not using any decent Fairy Types there.
No, and they're using largely pure fairy types, right?
Mm-hmm.
Aromatisse. No, we're good.
Oh, this is a stronger one. This is a stronger one.
Is this fairy grass, or...
Just Fairy.
What's the previous trainer's name? Annette, right?
Annette. Yeah.
Thought so.
See, that one comes out of nowhere.
Alright, sludge bomb it. Such a shame that they don't, like, customize the animation to where, like, the sludge actually flies out of the smokestacks.
That's the thing I think they could have done. They could have definitely done that.
Ah, Weezing's confused, damn it.
Like, have some of the Pokemon's attacking animations be a bit more dynamic.
We'll give Toxtricity a little bit of time in the spotlight. I'm not about to risk it hurting itself. Especially since, unlike the other gyms, Opal's appears to be a gauntlet.
Yeah.
We don't actually get to heal between battles. I don't think, right?
I don't... Maybe you do? I don't think so. I think you get to heal before her though.
Yeah, we'll have to walk down the corridor as per norm. Alright, that's okay though. We got it. I like this gym. I really like the two we've challenged tonight.
Toxic.
Should we learn Toxic? Let's see.
Maybe in place of Sludge.
I don't know. These are both pretty good, and
Smog.
Toxtricity already knows it.
True. Also, by the way, see Toxic has 90 accuracy.
Yeah, no, exactly.
No.
That has me on edge.
Poison types can't miss it.
Really?
Poison types can't miss it.
I think I'm gonna wait on this one since we have a Pokemon that can already use it and use it in in a really yes.
Well, that's fair. Toxic it's mainly better for competitive or like stall battles.
I've heard that. Yeah, a lot of status effect inflicting moves are generally right.
Yeah, I think Admiral Kirk's right though. He says I think my biggest disappointment with Sword and Shield is that they just reused the 3DS models of the Pokemon and their animations, or made such incremental improvement that I can't tell the difference. I definitely think there was incremental improvement.
Very mild though.
Yeah, I think people were expecting more, and I get why they're expecting more. But I think what we got was okay. But I do think Pokemon has to start stepping up again.
Absolutely.
They're raiding high a bit too much. Like, you can't raid high that long.
I think the issue at its base is, well, for starters, Pokemon has a fan base now so large that there is absolutely nothing they can change or not change that'll please everyone. So you have to be very, very careful with the choices you make, especially changes. But also that a lot of the Pokemon's base designs, because they were originally intended to be seen on very, very early handhelds, so, you know, not with a great deal of graphical fidelity. And on handhelds for so long, this is the first generation released on what we would consider a home console. Which
is still partially handheld.
Yes. The designs are inherently very simplistic, intended to be striking with, like, simple shapes without a lot of visual detail, and it would be challenging, though not impossible, to convert that into a form that makes better use of, like, the Switch's graphical rendering capabilities. Like, I would love it if the textures and the models were way more detailed, and I think there's a way they could do that. It's just going to take a lot of thought on their part.
I'm wondering if maybe they could kind of pull it back to, like, make it more like the anime.
Yeah.
Like draw from the anime for inspiration. Although, now that they've done 2D models, maybe that wouldn't work as well.
Emerald Kirk says, I agree with you, Brady. This game's presentation is excellent and I still like it. What in the hell? Omelets, I'd imagine, right?
Almost,
curry?
yeah. See, that's what I mean. Like some of them are just like completely random.
Yeah, fine. How am I supposed to know that? How is this testing me?
I can't remember if you've got a trainer card actually.
And Emerald Kirk, I see what you mean, and definitely, like, if you want to see what the Switch is capable of, look at games like Breath of the Wild, or Super Mario Odyssey. Both of them push the Switch's graphical and, not just graphical, but also, like, technical capabilities to the absolute max, and both games are presented in an absolutely glorious fashion as a result.
Yeah, I've seen them, not played them, but they look really good.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking of streaming Odyssey at some point. It's my favorite 3D Mario game. It's just beautiful.
Ah. I just remember the giant dragon.
Bowser's Castle, instead of being set in a standard lava-filled world, is set in a massive series of floating Japanese castles and gardens.
Ooh.
Like, they get away from all of Mario's extremely tired standard tropes for environments and characters, as evidenced by Mario running around New York City and, like, interacting with normal human beings. And it's brilliant. Admiral Kirk says somewhere Bunny Vitz is screaming. It's alright, though. Odyssey is the best one. Well, you could also make a case for the Galaxy games, either of them, I think. But as great as Mario 64 is, I don't think it's held up perfectly. Very well, just not perfectly.
No, I don't think many games from that era held up perfectly.
No, very, very few. A lot of people have said GoldenEye has held up, like, near perfectly.
Wasn't that the one with Oddjob in the multiplayer?
Yes! Invulnerable Oddjob.
Even though, like, in the movies, he was, like, actually really tall.
Yeah, no, like, the actual actor was, what, almost 6 foot?
Something like that, yeah.
Okay, we are in as good a shape as we possibly can be. Yeah, sure, let's do it. I'm interested to see what this stadium looks like. Very nice. Looks like, you know, the kind of palette and patterns you would expect at, like, an ice cream parlor.
Yeah, actually. You know, considering some of the fairy type designs, an ice cream parlor would not be a bad fairy gym.
That's true. Emerald Kirk says, if you think GoldenEye is held up perfectly, I want what you're smoking. That game is fun, but it looks and feels ancient. I've never played it myself. I'm just passing on what I've heard people talking about online. A lot of people think it's held up really, really, really well. Ocarina of Time has held up more or less perfectly.
I think people also say that some of the earlier Halo games have held up really well.
Yeah. I'm weird, but I adore Halo 2.
I never played them, sadly, because I didn't have an Xbox. I was a PS person.
Mine says, I hope I look as cool as Opal when I'm a little old lady. She's great, isn't she?
Opal is amazing. Like, she's so funny.
I want her, like, really floofy shawl. She's easily the nicest gym leader we've encountered so far.
Yeah. Well, they've all been nice, but she's like very like your grandma, basically.
Exactly. You've got to be kidding me. Abort! Abort! Oh, this is nasty. Okay. How do we want to do this?
You are higher level, though.
We're higher level, but I don't want to just barely squeeze this out. Do we have anything that would be effective? Caporaja?
Mm-hmm. He would be immune to the poison and resist
the... we are just going to send him out to heavy slam it into oblivion.
Yeah. Actually, Admiral Guard is actually very keen.
Yeah, no, I believe the smoke emanating from its smokestacks is actually heading the opposite way, like that animation should be reversed, but it sucks in pollutants and discharges clean air.
Probably, yeah.
What?
Unless it sucks him in through the mouth and then pushes him out early.
the wizard, right? Or the magic user?
The wizard.
The wizard, I thought so. I love her design. And Everkirk says, oh sure, that's what Wheezing says. Wheezing weighs next to nothing, I would imagine, right?
I think it's got actually some decent weight on it. I'll look it up for you. I think it's got some decent weight on it. Shouldn't do. Well, saying that though, it does have the shell.
Oh my god, Caparajah just body slammed it.
No, you're right, yeah. It only weighs 9.5 kilos.
That's what I thought, it's largely like hollow.
Oh, Galarian weighs 16, but that's because of the smokestack.
Mawile, that is a, that's a steel fairy, right? Or
Yep.
steel dark.
Steel Fairy.
Okay, Alright, Wheezing should be safe to take this one on, right?
No. Poison. Steel is immune to poison, remember?
Oh, that's right, that's right. We are good then, we will keep this Pokemon.
That's why you brought Caparajah.
Indeed, indeed. So I'm just going to have it dig it up.
Or Bulldoze. Oh, I forgot about that though.
That's okay, that's okay. He can handle it, he's tanky. I can see why this team would be really nasty if you came in unprepared.
Oh, yeah.
Because even based on the fairy types we've seen in the game so far, like the ones you would encounter in, like, standard trainer battles or out in the wild, these almost all subvert expectations.
Okay, I think we need to switch tack here and swap into Thralak.
Yeah,
Just to murk this thing.
what's her favorite color? Pink, right?
Oh, do you want the answer?
Please?
It's actually purple.
Oh, the shawl, right.
That's a massive troll, yeah. So all she goes on about is pink, but her actual color is purple.
Well, it's entirely possible that, like, the type-based colors are decided on by the league, and she's got no real role in dictating any of this. Oh no, there we go. It's whittling it down. Yeah, Caparajah's not going anywhere.
No.
I'm interested to see what her ace is, though. Notice that her eyes bug out every time she orders an attack, too.
Yeah. You'll enjoy your ace.
Is it something we've seen yet?
Nope.
Ooh, interesting.
I don't think we have anyway.
We've not seen many fairy types outside of the forest.
No.
Now, Caparajah's, due to the attack tanking... Hold on. How old am I? 88 years old, obviously. Right?
I think you actually want to say 16 here.
Are you serious?
I think I'm serious, yeah.
Okay.
I think I remember you have to say it 16.
Oh. You just have to lie to her, okay.
Yeah.
This is mad. like maybe 2 of these questions so far, sorry, 3, have been really relevant. I assume you can get most of her information off her trainer card.
I think so, yeah.
I got plenty of experience. Togekiss.
You can swap or whatever. It is very flying though, so your ground moves will go. But heavy slam will still work. And you are boosted though, so you might want to not swap.
Time for... I think it's time for Wheezing. I think he can probably handle it. Or Toxtricity to handle this one.
You'll just lose the boosts.
That's alright, he can...
Toxtricity, because it's flying type, it's actually really good.
Yes, indeed. So we're going to hit it with Toxic, and then we're going to hit it with Venoshock.
Yep.
This is another defensively oriented Mon, isn't it?
Yes. Specifically, infamously known for the power flinch.
Oh, this, I assume.
No. If it has a move called, it has an ability called Serene Grace, it doubles the likelihood that secondary effects will go off.
I see.
And what it did was, it would paralyze you, And then with Serene Grace, it would have a 40% chance to. And between being paralyzed and flinched, you just were never moving.
Oh god. It sounds awful. It sounds like, oh god! Ekans in Pokemon Stadium that would just bind you after poisoning you forever.
Yep.
Emerald
And
Kirk
it's
asks...
also tanky. Like, Admiral's right, it's tanky.
Yeah, it's normal AOL.
Oracle
wants to learn.
was a ball.
Psyshock? Oh yeah, we want that in place of confusion, right?
Yeah.
Says this attack does physical damage. That shouldn't matter, right?
It works. Well, it's actually a really good attack. It works off your but hits their defense stat.
Nice. Yeah, we don't need confusion.
No. It's like Psyshock is a really good attack.
Hey, Bunny. Oh, glad to hear you. Glad to hear
Nice.
that. Yeah, no, I've heard Bowser's Fury is very good. My copy's arriving tomorrow, so may or may not stream it. That and a Mario shower curtain. Oh, they made so much Mario merch. Oh, Alchemy, is this the Milk Pokemon's evolution?
Yep.
Of course it is. Well, time to bring out the king.
The thing.
To the fore! So
I just love imagining how her voice is gonna be.
Oh my god. Oh
So awesome.
my god.
Like it.
It's like it's like if the cotton candy Pokemon was fused with Esper. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, we need
Yeah,
one.
actually.
Well, time to hit it with Max Ooze. Maya says dessert Pokemon. I know, it's so cute. And it's got a Gigantamax form, doesn't it?
Yep. And the gimmick with it is that its color, you have to give it an item to evolve it. And
Okay.
its color is based on the item you give it and the time of day which you evolve it. There's like 36 different variants.
Really? They've gotten so intricate with like the way Pokemon evolve or transform those now that have multiple forms. It's a layer cake! Oh my god! Oh, it's perfect!
Brady just instantly taking a capture.
I have to! Look at this! Oh, this is too pure to kill, almost. Please, for the love of God, tell me it doesn't know, like, I don't know, some kind of steel type moves.
It might know psychic.
G-Max Finale. No! It's her
Nope,
custom
that's a
move.
rapier move.
We're good then.
Yep.
Naya says, what? Oh well, that thing is like a Lucky Charms mountain from hell. And it heals itself every turn, right?
Yep.
That's alright.
Lucky Charms. It's a Lucky Charms part of hell.
Bunny says Max Ooze doesn't sound very child-friendly. Well, no, it's a massive torrent of toxin. We have flooded the entire arena with poison. So, Eclipse, we asked this on an earlier stream, but I am still quite curious. How on earth does anybody in, like, the stands survive one of these Dynamax matches?
That is a very good question, and I want to know how your trainer survives it. When you're standing right below these people, like below these giant units.
I mean, Hop is still alive, so I imagine that Pokemon trainers are just immortal by default. And we
I think
detonate the wedding cake.
there shall be no wedding.
That's the first gym we've just had a perfect run on in ages.
Yeah,
Yo!
because everything's starting to evolve.
Indeed, indeed. With excellent advice. Thank you as always, man, for guiding me through this. Discharge.
Let's see.
Better than Spark.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, what were you going to say earlier?
I was also wondering, maybe you're not as fast as Electro Ball with them.
Yeah.
Like, you're not super duper slow for a playthrough, but you're not fast. I thought Strictly was a lot faster. It's base 75, which is base 100 is kind of like the when you're fast.
Mm-hmm.
And anything above 100 is like insanely fast.
I see. Yeah, our team in general, aside from Tlaloc, isn't exceptionally fast, right?
No, Corviknight's quite slow. Wheezing is quite slow.
The Oracle is pretty quick, I've noticed.
Yeah, I think she is. I'll check her base speed.
Um,
I think she is quite quick.
Phrasing, Grandma Opal.
Yeah, your pink is still lacking.
Admiral Kirk says detonate the wedding cake. Is that what the kids are calling it these days? That is my favorite Gigantamax form we've seen, far and away.
Oh yeah, Meowstic is really fast. It's 104.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
That's, for reference, faster than Garchomp.
Ooh. Now, she said
Garchomp's
she
102.
already has an idea where to look for, like, the next gym leader. Is that, like, foreshadowing for the DLC, or maybe a complete or enhanced version?
It's foreshadowing for like 10 minutes later.
Oh, I see.
And it's really funny.
Oh, and we get a TM. Draining Kiss, that's pretty good, right? I think we've had it used on us a couple of times.
Yep, it's a fairy move that does decent damage and heals you.
And a fairy uniform, nice. I actually really like the colors for this place.
Yep.
So whoever's going to step up is... Admiral Kirk says, got the fairy badge. Congrats, you're now a fairy. Yeah, no, Sirchester, that's over on the East Coast, right?
Yep, that's the ace place.
So this is the Rock Gem.
Mm-hmm.
Dragon Gem. And I could have sworn this is the Dark Gem.
Nope. That's
This?
kind of like the end game.
So there's 9 stadiums in this game instead of 8, right? Or the base game.
Yeah.
Huh.
There's only 8 gems, but there's like the big end stadium.
Oh, and that must be what this is.
Mm-hmm.
Or is it this? Or this must be the Dark Gem.
Nope.
See? No. Oh.
The dark gem is quite
It's hidden?
interesting. It's not. It's not hidden, but
It doesn't appear on the map as a stadium then.
no, it's not a giant stadium.
Admiral Kirk says, got the fairy badge. Oh no, I read that. And watch out for Morgana. Okay. Is that the next leader?
No, I think she's making he's making a joke on how like Morgana, fairy.
Oh, Morgana
fairy.
Lafayette. Yeah, yeah. Oh, she's going to run us back to Hammerlock. That's very nice.
Yep. Very convenient.
I assume we're going to run into Hop and have to, like, run him over in our new Lambo.
I think you'll enjoy this next part.
Well, let's stop in at the center, and I don't know if we need healing, but we're up against rock types next, which leads me to believe that Tlaloc should be able to handle the gym all on his own, right?
Tlaloc will wreck it. Corviknight's good too.
Anything here aside from, like, our 3 stalwarts, Corviknight, Oracle, and Tlaloc, worth keeping?
Papa Raja will be good.
Yeah, as much as I like... Okay, let's actually keep Wheezing for a bit, maybe, just for the coverage, and swap Toxtricity out with a... How about our little Golem, just to see if we can't level
Will be
him up?
good, yeah. And if you needed to, you could also whip out the Gyarados again.
Let me see if I can't find it. Admiral Kirk says, I wish Pokemon had Cyberpunk's cars. Cyberpunk's cars...
They glitch through the ground.
But absolutely nothing else from Cyberpunk, please God.
I think they're all healed up. I'm not sure.
This may be the least monstrous our team has looked in ages. No, wait. I swapped it out for Wheezing by complete and total accident. My bad. I like Toxtricity, it just doesn't seem anywhere near as flexible as Wheezing. As versatile.
Yeah, And if it goes into a Guru move, it's done. Which a lot of rock tapes have.
What does Lovecraft know? I totally forget. Not the worst set of attacks, just not very good ones.
No, that you could do with a lot more.
And, like, nothing that makes use of its ice typing, disappointingly.
No.
So now we just head out through the eastern side of the castle town, and we're on to the next leg of our journey, which looks very long.
Yeah. It is a quite long journey to the next gym. Hi, Bede.
Can I afford to waste time like this? Hell yeah!
Of course.
He's going to become the new gym leader?
Yep.
So, this game does have a psychic-type gym after all. Oh my god. That's all she cares about.
Yep. I love the
Teleporting.
bug stairs just behind his shoulder.
So yeah, this is something I've suspected since the seaside town. The chairman's secretary is way more, I want to say coldly pragmatic than he is.
Yeah, definitely.
And in fact has been doing practically everything in his name since the start of the game.
A lot of it, yeah, yeah.
Yep, we know how to get to Route 7.
Still flicking his hair.
Goodbye, Bede. I look forward to bulldozing you probably near the end of the game or in the post-game. We do fight him again at some point, I would imagine, right? Or we can.
Yep. You definitely do fight him again.
Everett Kirk says, nothing personal, kid. Sonya, you're a great character, but I don't care about the backstory at all.
Yeah.
And I'm the lore guy. Oh.
Yeah. I feel like they could have definitely, like, incorporated it better like they do. They do it better in a lot of the other games.
Something just exploded. Wait, I'm sorry. That's right, that's right. The chairman's power plant is built underneath the city.
Yeah.
So, Hammerlock's about to be attacked by kaiju?
Gogeta!
Wait a minute. They say Leon will get lost on his way to the giant tower overlooking the city because haha, running joke. But he was able to find his way here perfectly.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Hop.
That's another thing this game does, by the way, which the other games didn't. Notice how they're like, no, the adults will handle this. The adults, just go where your
Yeah.
children, and the adults will handle this.
Yeah, that makes sense for once.
Yeah, it does. It really does make a lot more sense than like, go, small 10-year-old child, handle this for me.
Oh, this is one
That's
of
one of
Milcery's Evo items, right?
Yep.
How many different forms does it have?
Oh, I can check. I think it's like 30.
Oh my god.
Yep.
I was expecting like, oh, 4?
No, all they do is change the color. It doesn't actually change anything else.
Oh, I know, but even still. Sure, I will deliver a love letter for this kid. Why not? Or this ghost, rather. To somebody in
sorry,
Valenland.
did I say 30? I meant 64.
Oh my god. Emerald Kirk says, Mario, not allowed to tell a serious story with lots of unique characters, has previously been amazing when it did. Very true. Pokemon always has a story with lots of unique characters, doesn't need to in the slightest. Or, rather, its characters should be as a, well, no, the issue with my issue with Pokemon is not the characters. I quite like the characters and the variety and depth they present relative to the game and its setting. The issue is the plot, totally removed from them, seems just kind of ancillary.
Yeah.
Like, the characters are solid.
I know what you mean.
The world is actually very compelling. I like Galar quite a lot. But the actual plot, like, surrounding these ancient Pokemon and the Darkest Day and Dynamaxing, not very, enticing to me.
I think because of the whole, the adults will do this, you're very removed from it.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I think they could have done both and be like, the adults will do this, but you kind of, like, it kind of, like, pulls you in anyway.
There's no good answer to this.
No, there's not. I hate when games do that. It's like, oh no, like, there's no good answer.
It's like all the dialogue choices in Cyberpunk, where half the time your reactions, the only options you have for interfacing with sometimes even allies or people who are neutral in disposition towards you, is to conclude the conversation by either saying fuck off or please fuck off. Like, your character is rude and abrasive and kind of hateful consistently throughout the game.
Yeah.
And Emerald Kirk says, yeah, I want to be the greatest Pokemon guy is all the plot you ever need for this series. Whereas Mario does quite well when the start and end of the story and rescue Princess from Dragon. That's true, because Mario's writing staffs, especially those from second-party developers, tend to have a really good eye for comedy.
Yeah.
Choice Scarf. That looks kind of awful, actually.
It's mainly competitive, I mean.
I would imagine so. Well, now that we've encountered a ghost, let's, go make ourselves even sadder by talking to Hop.
Yeah, the ghost is secondary to Hop.
Hop's Pokemon doubtless hate him at this point. And of course he did terribly on the quiz, right?
He's despondent, yeah. Why
Man,
didn't he just meet you at Route 7?
I don't know, because apparently we need to be reminded that he exists and is really the main character of this story every 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Seriously, it seems like the main narrative is more about him than it is about us.
You know what? I've never thought about that, but you're totally right. Wow. And that might be why this game's story fails.
Well, no, yeah, because he is so unlikable as a character. Like,
because in Black and White, the main driving force was your friend, but it was a quest for vengeance, so it was cool.
right.
Oh, Black and White 2, sorry. But even Black and White 1 had a good idea, because you kind of built up a rapport with, like, the main villain.
Yeah, that's right. N, right? A really, really
N.
friendly antagonist.
Yeah, he was really friendly, and then you find out he... Spoilers for, like, a 10-year-old game, sorry.
Oh, no, no worries. The issue with... Yeah, Hop. Yeah, you're going to have to try different strategies, which means stop throwing your stupid Naruto rabbit at me. I'm surprised his Pokemon aren't on strike at this point.
Yeah, Hop does... There is a kind of interesting thing where, have you noticed, his Pokemon team has rapidly started changing.
Yes.
Basically because he has no confidence, so he's just throwing shit at the wall now.
And he actually happened to land on something really good. Caparaja should be able to handle it, right, with Dig?
Grass resist ground.
Oh, so Wheezing, rather, sorry.
Wheezing or Corviknight, yeah.
Oh, Corviknight, oh, hell yeah. Emerald Kirk says, Choice Scarf is one of the strongest items, but it's garbage if you don't build around it. I wouldn't use it casually. It should still pair well with U-turn, though, if you want to turn one scout that doesn't do anything else, right? And I miss when your rival was a total asshole that I wanted to punch. Made it feel satisfying to kick his ass. I don't mind having other friends and rivals who aren't like that, but I do like the Gary Oak approach. See, me, I like having a mixed bag, and I think this game's approach of having a really friendly rival, a really antagonistic rival, and a relatively professional rival, in theory, is ideal. Like, that's perfect.
Yeah.
The issue is two of them are handled really well, and the one that you're forced to spend the most time with is awful.
Yeah, and Sun and Moon kind of did the same thing.
Was the friendly rival also garbage in that game? Or those games?
Very hyper, yeah. Like, I don't think he was... He didn't get on my nerves as much, but he was really hyper.
You know, No, sorry, go ahead.
The antagonistic rival was, like, really good.
Cinderace. That sounds like a fire type.
Yep.
Oh, Hop. You're trying. You are learning. By which I mean you're just kind of, by sheer happenstance, able to get really good Pokemon.
Yeah, well, that's what he uses the rest of his insurance money.
Oh my god. What happened?
He became a soccer player.
Indeed, with, like, a little archer's cap.
Okay, on the vein of, like, Twilight shooting people, that looked like you just headshot him there.
Yeah, no, exactly. Complete with it screaming as it fell to the ground. Oh, Bolton! Good, because, I guess the basis of his team now is just awful designs. Let's see, Bolton is pure electric, so we definitely don't want Tlaloc. We want Caparaja?
Or Golett.
Or Golett, yeah, you're right.
Caparaja or Golett, yeah.
Let's show Golett some love. Emerald Kirk says, oh, you didn't get to see Cinderace's adorable soccer kick fireball move? Oh, nice. And this game does it well aside from Hop. Hop blows. I've not seen a single person online have anything positive to say about Hop as a character.
I think his growth is okay, but he's just not interesting to begin with.
Holy shit.
Well then.
Everything knows Dark-type moves in this game.
Yeah, actually.
Well, alright, fine.
In a lot of games, to be honest, everything knows Dark types.
Well, it's because a lot of moves, correct me if I'm wrong, like physical moves that used to be normal type were reclassified as Dark type, right?
Dark. Yeah, like Bite. And then Crunch. I think it's mainly just Bite. But Bite's really common, so yeah. And Crunch is really common.
Alright, Hop, it's time to die. Not for your Pokemon, for you. I will not forgive this. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, if you want to fight the Oracle, be my guest.
I predict that your doom is near.
Oh, he's going to heal it, of course. So his thing is just he heals his Pokemon like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah, and I have noticed the gym leaders don't heal anymore.
I thought one of them did. Once.
Oh, you might be right.
But you're right, generally they don't.
Which was a thing they used to do back in the old days.
I think it's in part because a lot of their aces have Dynamax or Gigantamax moves that allow, or abilities that allow them to heal.
Yeah,
Caparaja
it's just a metric ton of health.
wants to learn Strength. No. Or maybe in place of Iron Defense.
Yeah, in place of Iron Defense, I think so.
Okay.
I don't think there's a move that was this Steel and Ground, though. But there might be.
Heatmore. Oh yeah, we're switching Pokemon.
Yeah.
Hop is so proud of bringing down that one Pokemon, but now it's time for us to do a clean sweep again.
Yeah.
I've always liked this design. I find it oddly charming.
Yep. Pairs with Durant.
And back to the normal state of this world.
Yes. Oh, take down one Pokemon here, so not take down the second.
Snorlax! Oh!
Ooh.
And this is what
think
Golett
spicy.
would have been perfect for, right? Or no. Ghost and normal can't interact with each other at all, is that right?
Yep, they don't interact with each other at all.
Corvisquire might be good for this if it's not still confused, right?
It won't be confused.
Excellent.
Confusion removes after you switch.
Fingers crossed.
Everything that does not have an icon is removed after you switch.
I see.
Stat boost, stat, lower range, and confusion.
Tiny Snorlax is never gonna look right to me.
No.
We'll just drill peck it to death. Oh, that's pretty good damage against Snorlax. Oh god.
Yeah, definitely.
Not very effective, though. I think we're good. It knows mainly
sure.
normal and ground.
Maybe dark, but you'll tank that anyway.
Just nothing's ever going to be able to touch this bird.
No, Corviknight is tanky. Like, if Twilight is your sweeper, Corviknight is the shield.
Absolutely. Like, she's been a perfect cleaner so far.
Twilight's the sword, Corviknight's the shield.
This is rubbish. You're damn straight it is. As Tlaloc just, like, hefts Snorlax over the side of the bridge. So Hop's issue, I'm noticing, is he's got really good type coverage, and has since the start of the game, really. But none of his teams have ever synergized well.
No. And
Like, as a kid, I remember playing Pokemon as a kid, obviously. They remind me kind of the team you would put together as a child. Like, all of the Pokemon with high stats and one or two really strong moves, totally heedless of typing or anything like that.
yeah, and then they were just like, oh, this sounds cool. Let's try it.
Yeah. There's no coherent theme to his teams.
No.
Like, Bede has a really consistent theme, one that's actually very exploitable. And Marnie doesn't have, like, a typing theme or anything like that, but her team synergizes very well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, a lot of her
Hope's
Pokemon
issue-
are technical.
Yeah.
Sorry, what were you going to say?
And they're also really strong. Hop's issue right now is that like, he's swapping Pokemon so often
Mm-hmm.
that none of them are really getting super strong. Except his ace, obviously.
And we have a hard counter against it baked into our team.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, new route, new Pokemon. Oh, hello. Berserker. Oh, sweet.
Yep.
So, did a lot of, like, Alolan variants get totally unique, Evos in Sun and Moon?
No, actually.
That's what I
They
thought.
got unique typings. Yeah, they got unique typings, but not unique evos. Like, really unique evos.
This is
It was just
interesting.
the same evo with different typing.
I really... Oh, perfect. It's right at home to be captured
that could not
now.
went better.
I hope they carry on this interesting engagement of, like, region-specific Pokemon in the next gen.
So do I. I really do hope so as well.
Come on. Really? Yikes.
That was not an insignificant amount of damage.
No, no, no. Ah, jeez.
I think Great's your best bet.
Yeah, at this point. Like, we should be able to capture this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. There we go.
One,
That's it.
2. Ooh.
So the amount of time it stays in the ball before breaking out at this point is no longer indicative of, like, how likely you were to catch it at that point.
No. Basically, it's just each time it wiggles, it does a roll.
Mm-hmm.
And it can break out any time.
I see.
And the chance is kind of like based on its HP threshold and the ball you're using. And if it's paralyzed, etc. Which is why crit caps are really good, because they reduce the number of rolls you need. They're not exactly guaranteed, but they reduce the number of rolls you need.
Right, down to, I think, they have just one. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's fight this stylist really quickly. Or not. Now let's fight this stylist. Hello. Or a model, rather. It's an interesting ball she's got. Oh, it's Cutie Fly's Evo.
Yep.
It's also dead.
Yeah.
So, is Tlaloc going to pretty consistently outlevel everything we fight from here on out?
Yeah, pretty much.
He's immortal.
Yeah.
And so is Corviknight. Look at that defense!
Yeah.
Oh, Vespiquen. Very good. Bug flying, right?
Yep.
Okay, let me see if I actually remember my weaknesses here. Does Bug happen to be weak to poison?
No.
And flying might be weak to... Oh, Christ. Steel? Or steel...
No. Steel resists flying, but flying is not with steel.
Alright, Tlaloc may be our best bet, then.
Bug is weak to flying.
That's right, it's... Oh, so it's a Pokemon with conflicting typing. That's interesting. Alright!
Yeah.
Time for the Queen to get back out.
And flying does not resist itself.
We need to get, like, a unique Gigantamax where Tlaloc is riding the Corviknight.
That would be amazing. That would be really amazing.
Talented artists in the community, huh? The idea sound appealing to you?
I might give it a shot. It does sound appealing.
That'd be awesome. Look at that, over 4K. We're getting to the point now where we're not going to want for money, I don't think. Oh, hey, it's Team Yell.
I don't think so. Yep, hi Team Yell.
Oh, we can't even fight him. And there's not a lot of grass on this route. That's kind of interesting. Not a lot of grass, not a lot of interesting Pokemon.
Yeah, as I said, like, this is one of the routes where Pokemon variety kind of goes down the drain.
Mm-hmm.
It gets better later again, but it goes down the drain a bit for whatever reason.
Well, it looks like Route 7 is generally kind of short, especially the area we can access now, and we're about to head on to Route 8.
Mm-hmm.
Where I assume more varied Pokemon are found.
I think so, yeah.
We may have to end it for tonight before too long, but we will get, would you say, pretty close to the next city before we do, if we've got another, like, 10-15 minutes in it?
I think so, yeah.
Oh my god, I love it. I've never seen this before.
It's so cute.
Is this, like, a single-stage Pokemon, or...?
It evolves once.
it's already perfect as is.
At level 54, by the way.
Oh, jeez! Into something amazingly strong, then, I would imagine.
Yes, yes. For whatever reason, Gen 5 had a lot of evos that were like, really high level. Like, Gen 5 is home to the Pokemon evolution that evolves at the highest level.
And what would that be?
Is Wireless evolves into Hydreigon at level 64.
That's right.
So I have never used a Dino in my playthrough fully, because Hydreigon takes way too long.
It's like an insanely strong Pokemon, though, right?
Oh yes, it's a pseudo legendary.
Oh, a Morpeko. Well, you know how this goes. Emerald Kirk says, I have no idea if it's any good, but Braviary has a great design. That must be the Evo, I imagine.
Yeah, Braviary. I had a friend who used one, and it was pretty good. It's pretty good.
Come on. Good.
And the ball.
Perfect. We finally have a Morpeko of our own. Does it evolve?
No.
As is customary for Pika clones.
Yep. I think the only one that evolves is Pikachu itself.
Reluctantly, if the anime is any indication.
Yeah. Well, some Pikachu obviously like to evolve, just not that one.
That Pikachu didn't like to do anything. Hello, Liper. Do we already have one of these? No, I think we fought several. But we do not
No,
possess
I think
one.
is pre-evil.
We do, and it's awful.
Yeah, I like Liper, but I'm not a giant fan of Furlong.
Yeah, no, Liper's pretty solid. But really, they're all subpar when, like, this game also includes Esper as a feline Pokemon.
Yeah.
Tlaloc wants to learn Soak. No, we do not want that.
No.
That is a competitive move if I've ever seen one.
Even a competitive, not really. It's mainly for like really cheesy strategies where you want to make some double weak to something.
To the box.
With a box Liper.
Oh, there's another Inkay. If only we could use the one we have. Hey, Quick Balls! Nice! Oh, it's this thing again.
Carablast. I'm guessing you have an idea what getting to evolve.
No, I had no luck. I think what you have to do is not only does the Switch have to be in tablet mode, but the Joy-Cons themselves have to be secured to the sides of the tablet. You invert the console, and it detects the inversion of the Joy-Cons. It doesn't seem to work with the Pro Controller, even if I invert the controller and the tablet.
That's weird. I wonder if you could invert if you could like connect the Joy-Cons and invert them.
That's the thing, I don't have my Joy-Cons, actually.
Oh, okay. Oh, that'll be... Ugh.
Next time I'm home, like at my parents' home, I'll have to pick them up.
Fair. Okay.
Oh, hey, it's this little guy. The samurai.
Ponyard.
Well, we know how this goes. Quick ball.
Quick ball.
Man, you guys were right, too. These things are insanely reliable.
Yeah, I think it's the highest catch rate modifier.
Really now? Even... Oh, you mean like from a base, right?
Well, it's 5 times. I think it does outperform Timer Balls.
Does it outperform Ultra Balls routinely, or...?
Yes. Ultra Ball's only a 2 times catch rate modifier.
Oh, wow.
Like, Ultra Ball's the best standard ball, but any ball with a condition is better than it.
Send Poniard to the box, but it's great we're stocking up on more steel types. Never gonna complain about that. And it's Viper's evolution.
Yes.
That is a living gun emplacement. Alright.
Living artillery.
Sure. I'll take it. Good. Good.
That thing's Gigantamax form's insane.
Oh, it's got a Gigantamax, does it?
Yeah, but only specific ones have it. So
Right.
you'd have to find a Gigantamax one in the raid then.
And the Gigantamax Pokemon appear, you say, primarily in the DLC? Or near the end of the game?
No. No. They appear in the raid dens, and it's random.
Oh, I see. Oh,
And you'll be able to tell because the little sprite will be different.
and those are usually the ones with, like, the purple beam protruding from the den, right? Instead of the pink beam?
They've got the higher chance, but you can find Gigantamax and pink ones as well.
Nice, nice.
Purple's just like higher chance to be really rare.
That's alright, it's just Solrock. Solrock is not frightening in the least. Yikes. Yeah, that hit hard. Oh, didn't mean to use a quick ball again, damn it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
I was waiting for that to catch it just randomly.
Well, it absorbed light, but it is a rock type, meaning Tlaloc can get us out of this with damn near anything in his arsenal.
Yeah, just hope he doesn't hit that solar beam.
I think we're good.
Yeah, I thought you were good. I didn't think he was going to survive it.
Nothing survives a super effective attack from Tlaloc at this point.
No, probably not.
Oh wait, there's the brilliant little bird.
Burp.
Rufflet. We need one.
You do. I love Rufflet. It's so cute.
Looks like it would make the perfect mascot for like a fried chicken franchise. Even though it's not a chicken, right? Like, it just has that look.
Yeah. Or it looks like, honestly, it looks like the perfect mascot for like a baseball league.
Yeah, exactly. Swagger, no.
No.
Admiral Kirk says, so Braviary gets sheer force, which is a strong ability, but its options for actually making use of that ability are somewhat limited. Zen Headbutt and Steel Wing are good choices, but the only stab move that applies, and it's crap, is Sky Attack, which is really risky because of switch-outs. I see.
But I think it also gets access to Crush Claw, which is a stab move that applies sheer force.
So there's lots of newer Pokemon on this route, it seems.
Yeah. Including one I think you'll find very funny.
Are unknown in this game?
I don't think so.
I would say that's a shame, but honestly it's not. Such a cool Pokemon.
Interesting gimmick, but
that can't do... They're like such a cool Pokemon, but they can't do anything.
yeah.
Tlaloc even gets kills as he retreats. I says, I like Rufflet, but he looks like a molting chicken, and name him Colonel Sanders. I had the thought. We can do so at a center later on.
Yeah. No, Tarl does not retreat. He walks away.
That's right. Fine, we'll send out Wheezing, just because I love its design. Admiral Kirk says it does. I tend to ignore normal type moves. Maybe that one's good. Some of them are pretty dependable, I think.
Some of them are really good.
Hatchram, we made just the perfect choice for it. Nothing can stand up to Wheezing either.
Why would it use Dazzling Gleam, man? It's a psychic type.
I have no earthly idea. Well, I
I don't
mean...
think
Sorry, go ahead.
I think only the gym trainers and stuff have like good AI.
Yeah, I mean, I could definitely see, given its design, why that evolutionary line would have access to fairy moves, but why it would use one here, I have no idea.
Oh no, it is part fairy, but like, why would it use one?
No idea. Oh, hey, it's It's what, in the playthrough, the terrible playthrough I and my friends watched earlier today, was called The Quiet Man. I have no idea why the player thought of the bizarre Square Enix published title when it saw Timber, but hey. I know this version is Girder, but he named the Timber Quiet Man.
Yeah. Maybe because he makes you quiet with his steel beam.
Sure. Emerald Kirk says, okay, Crush Claw is good, but I think I'd rather use it without Sheer Force, actually.
Yeah.
To the box.
In the box with you.
The box is just chock full of bug, water, and fighting types at this point. Hey, the shiny stone. Is that used for fairy types?
I'm trying to think what you have that could evolve with it. I'm not think you've got anything right now, but yeah. I think it's used to evolve Roselia and stuff.
Hmm. So, like, certain kind of fairy-adjacent Pokemon.
Yeah.
Scary Face is nothing we have to worry about. I'm interested to see what Grookey's final form is, seeing as at least the first two look awful.
I think we'll find it interesting. It is a lot better than the first two.
Oh, hey, it's, our little Golem's evolution, but that's alright. I'm going to hold off.
That's just Golem.
Oh, it is. It just appears that large on the overworld, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Or this overworld.
Trust me, you'll know when its evolution's there.
Oh, I've seen it, like, out and about in the wild area. But I was wondering if there was, like, an intermediary stage.
No, there isn't. It's just...
Smart Strike. Okay. That's a normal type move, I think?
Steel.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, now we get one.
Anyone can learn it.
Let's see, there's a...
Yeah, but you're right, though. Now you get a steel move.
We're already on track, though, to just demolish the next gym. Honestly, the next two, I think.
Yeah, with your fairy typing.
Emerald Kirk says Smart Strike would have been amazing a gym ago. Right. Oh, this is just telling me about Pokemon dens? Alright, thank you. But no thank you. The only gym ahead of us that, just based off of typing, may prove a pretty serious challenge is Dragon, right?
Yeah, the Dragon Gym is also quite interesting. There's an interesting gimmick to it.
Seems like the gimmicks after the second gym especially have all been winners to various degrees. Like, they change up the formula in a way that feels really nice and refreshing instead of frustrating.
Yeah. And I like how they've all kind of got a gimmick outside their puzzle. Kind of.
Yeah,
the Dragon Gym has the biggest gimmick outside of this puzzle.
Oh god, Blalock is so good. That was another Pokemon that reacted as though it had just been shot.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, they look like, with the aesthetic, they look like some sort of weird mob boss.
That's true.
You know, like...
Emerald Kirk says, and your reward is tutorial, the only thing more humiliating than a single Pokeball. You're not wrong. I do appreciate that in this gen especially, it feels like grinding is completely unnecessary.
Yeah, unless you really want to keep swapping your team out. But even then, raid battles help with that a lot.
Oh yeah, with the candies you can glean from them. I mean, hell, we would have had
what they're there for.
we would have had a really hard time with the last gym were it not for candies. What is this?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's one of the previous gen's Pikachu clone.
Yep. Gen 7.
This one's pretty cute.
Yeah.
Hey, a crit capture. Which, combined with a quick ball bonus, effectively guarantees a successful capture.
Yeah. Yeah. I've only seen like crit cap fail like once.
The roly-poly Pokemon. Oh, it's Steel type.
Yeah.
Great.
Steel type comes after the Fairy Gym.
It's like an electric pinball. I see some kind of serpent Pokemon down there, or centipede Pokemon. Or no, just an army of smaller Pokemon. Maya asks,
Yep.
Pikachu Hedgehog? Yeah. Very cute. Oh, it's an evolved Viper once again. Cobra.
Yep.
He did feature himself on a song as an R&B singer named Cobra.
Real. Okay, that's kind of interesting.
No, so, like, he was, like, I guess voicing both parts under two different Serpentine aliases. For no reason at all.
Course.
Oh, Gullet wants to use learn Shadow Ball. Hell yeah. In place of Curse, maybe? Or Iron Defense?
Curse, I'd say. Its special's not great at all, but Shadow Ball's still decent coverage.
And Weezing learns how to better exploit the poor.
Yes.
What on earth are these? Phalanx? Oh,
Yep.
I want it! I want
I
it!
thought you'd like Phalanx.
A Steel Bug, I'm guessing?
Fighting.
Fighting Bug.
No, I think it's just fighting.
Oh. A Crit Cap failed? What in the hell?
Oh, we were just talking about that. No, not on Phalanx.
It's okay, we can get one. Admiral Kirk says, featuring yourself is how you out-ego Kanye. Oh, Viper isn't arrogant, though. He's just honest about, like, the incredible extent to which he impacts all of the records he performs on. Yikes. I have some serious respect for this Pokemon.
It's pretty strong, yeah.
But if it's just fighting type, while we try to catch it, I'll bring out the Oracle to take some hits.
It's decent for the Vault Gym too.
That's right, it would be!
Yep. And the Dark Gym. Oh.
I mean, I guess if we have to use it...
I don't think I'm pulling Brady's leg very hard here, guys.
No, it's an adorable little army of perpetually marching, like, Kirby clones. Oh, and Emerald Crook says a quick ball effect applies to the first 5 turns. Oh, shit.
I don't think it does. No, I think it's only the first turn. I can check that, though.
Used at the start of a wild encounter, yeah. Yeah. It's alright. I'll use Disarming Voice, hopefully to avoid killing it. Perfect.
From the Wikipedia, it says, if used on the first turn of the encounter, Quick Ball has a 5 times catch rate modifier. Otherwise, it has a 1 times.
Ah, Lord. Oh, no worries, Admiral Kirk. Pokemon is a surprisingly complex game, I'm learning.
Yeah, and that's also something I would not be surprised if they changed.
Yeah.
So I had to go check it out myself.
Timer balls are very good as well.
They are.
Damn it all.
Come on!
Just going to keep using timer balls. We need this thing. There we go.
Yeah.
And the Oracle gains some stats, as she should.
Yes. This is Sparta.
formation Pokemon. 5 of them are troopers and 1 is the brass. The brass's orders are absolute. Obviously.
Leonidas.
Of course. They are collectively Leonidas.
Yeah, we are all Leonidas.
Oh, Spartacus
We
would have
are-
been even better
We
then.
are all Asgard.
Let's see. Should we swap something out for him? Much as I love her, maybe the Oracle.
Maybe. Like she is also like high levels.
Or, tell you what, why don't we wait until we hit town, and then, whenever we play again, I will obviously have encountered some, dens, and we can just,
Sure.
throw candies at them, if need be. And in fact,
Oh, hi, Boulder.
on that great note, I think we're going to leave it for tonight. Maya asks, what in tarnation is that guy? A caterpillar of war? No, he is a collection of 5 individual sentient segment soldiers that collectively fight as a centipede.
Yeah, I think there's 6 actually.
Maya asks, Leonidas's? Leonidasi?
Leonidas,
Admiral Kirk says, well, surely Spartacus would have fought in a maniple rather than a phalanx, so Leonidas is better. True. I think we're going to leave it there, but thank you all so much for joining me tonight. It's been a pleasure, as always. Eclipse, our next stream, whenever we do Pokemon again, because again, tomorrow is going to be one of 2 different things, depending on what time my package arrives. We should be able to, beat, what would you say, at least 2 more gems, probably?
I'd say at least 2, maybe 3, because obviously you know where the
The 8th is, yeah.
It would be a bit of a slog to do 3, but I think definitely 2. Definitely 2.
Alright, I am excited. A major thanks to Eclipsite for coming with me on this journey as color commentary and constant Pokemon counselor. We've needed it.
It's been a lot of fun.
And until next time, thank you all so much for joining us. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And let me actually go to Streamlabs to duck out. Bye-bye.